Hello, everybody, and welcome back to 13 Sentinels. We didn't
Ooh,
stream yesterday because I was out hiking. It was a great trip, by the way. But we are here
nice.
today, hopefully making a decent chunk of progress. The plan is to do like 3-ish hours of streaming. So let's see.
Let's see how far we're gonna get.
Well, we're going to the end of A's by default because he's on 85.
Okay.
Yeah, this A's was a super interesting, I guess, narrative.
We'll get off here.
But the SIU building is still a little further ahead.
That's okay. This thing will stick out if we bring it too close.
Yeah, you're right. In that case,
Why hasn't no one ever seen a motorcycle before?
I mean, it's a sick ass future
Let's go.
motorcycle.
I like just like hunched over walk.
Let's head to the top of this overpass. We can get a good view of the SIU building from up. Wanna go check
Why
it
are
out?
we with Yuki-chan again?
I don't remember. This feels like a time jump.
Maybe, yeah. He was trying to figure out what the heck he was doing, right?
SIU building.
See that over there? It's the building next to the police station.
Which floor?
Top.
Got it. I'll take it from here. You're staying behind.
I'll blow up the entire building.
All you're gonna do is slow me down unless you want to take a straight bullet to the head. But I don't think you do.
Hang on a second. Someone's sending out orders to me in the black suits. I'm not sure who though, but the orders are coming from the SIU building.
I thought you said it was Ida.
He's dead. I'm pretty sure Shino knows.
Because Shinonome shot him. When was that though in this timeline?
When I get there.
Fuck if I know.
Because like Jesus Christ, we have like Ida's been like a huge part of this, but it is right. I do not recall when Shinonome shot him dead. But do we actually think he's dead?
Well, no, because no one
I don't
is
think
real.
so.
Everybody is just computer code, right?
So him being brought back to life like the same way, way more.
You've been using the drone to monitor us, haven't you?
I'm nothing if not thorough. It might
Yeah, 'cause that's him.
know that I have a guest with me. Miss Iori Fuyusaka. Now then, why don't you come by so we can... And hurry. I'd like to give you a prop...
Yo, is he gonna be a freaky robot looking dude?
Be cool.
What he's been reduced down to. He didn't have humanity anyway. No? No, they're alive. They're breathing. Oh my god.
I am an
Oh,
android.
Look at that.
Now.
Toss. It says toss. Nice.
Don't do anything rat. One wrong move and I'll blow her head off.
That voice. So you're Ida. That explains how you survived being shot. You were an android.
Look at him smiling. He's like,
That's not true. I did die. I simply copied my memories onto this android, just in case something were to happen to me.
You plan to perform another loop as an android?
Don't be a fool. I've already saved my data to the evacuation area.
So you're having the android do the dirty work.
When it comes to making sure I end up in the next world, there's no one I trust to get the job done more than me.
Release Fuyusaka. She has nothing to do with this.
No. If anything, her existence poses a threat. And as it turns out, you have no intention of keeping our promise.
You know
I don't
lost
even
my
remember
memories.
your bloody
How do you
promise.
expect me to keep a promise I don't remember?
Perhaps this will ring a bell.
So, how'd it all go? Taking care of anyone standing in your way, I hope? Well, you can relax. Ryoko and I did what we needed on our end. We've already backed up your data. Next time when the world resets, you'll still have your memories intact. There's only one thing left for you to do. Obey Tetsuya Ida's orders. Keep up the good work.
I mean, I think all of these versions of him. Oh my god!
Sounds like a real moron.
One at the bottom left, it was just him projecting. Never mind, I got excited for a second. But,
please.
I was just like, what was
There's
that?
no clue what's going on.
I see I'm left with no other choice. I'd long anticipated your betrayal. Besides, it's already too late. No matter what you do, this is the end for you. Once we arrive, and I promise to take very good care. Now you can die in this world with nothing to fear.
No!
Out of my way.
Wow.
Relax. You get to die first, Sekigahara. So you don't have to watch.
Morimura. She abandoned the idea of starting over again, and she became obsessed with Operation Aegis. Don't you want to know why?
He knows? Do we know?
Do we know?
That's the question. I don't know.
I received Miura back in Sector 3. You're the one who gave him to me. And I remember recording the footage you just played, too. I made sure to back up all my memories. Now I remember everything.
What? When did you...
Okay, yeah, this is what we kind of
Are
thought.
you okay?
No.
This is bad.
So he did it on purpose.
The black suits are monitoring major streets.
We're completely surrounded.
Shoot you! Oh.
You look like you're getting worse. Have you taken your pills?
I got no pills left.
Not helping anyway. There's nothing I can do. After I lose my memories, I imagine I'll come to you for help. When that time comes,
What are these numbers?
they're for the message service. I use the one from this era.
Understood.
If we use the Aegis system,
Oh yeah, I don't remember if it was the last thing that happened, but we used the message service and it told us to go to like a lockbox, right? To get something, I want to say.
I remember using the message system. I don't remember what the messages were.
off from universal control. There won't be any hope of restoring order at that point. That's why everyone disappears. We need to keep at least some of the terminals open.
We can't. The enemy will target any open terminals.
Then what? We give up on this world and try again next time?
I'm afraid that isn't an option either. There won't be a next time. I had a look at the logs from 2188. I've discovered a way to link to the satellite.
Satellite?
It's not from this world. There's a satellite orbiting the real world. From it, I learned more about the mechanics of this world.
The real
Turns out
world?
we don't get as many tries as we want.
Yes, outside the stations or sectors.
The stability of this area is at its breaking point. We can't fail again. If we do, the entire facility will be reset, and Sector 0 will be lost.
What's Sector 0? I know I've heard of it before.
Seems like your symptoms are becoming more severe. All right, listen well. As you know, there are 5 different sectors. However, there exists one more unique sector. It doesn't take up any space, and there's no interior to see. That's Sector 0. It's an evacuation site that's unaffected by loops. Normally, you can send your data there using the shifter. That's what allows you to continue if the world resets.
That's right. Ida did say that was the way to escape to the next world.
Yes, but this time, Sector 0 will cease to exist. We won't be able to loop again. This is our last chance.
Ida, you're screwed!
0. The world won't be recreated.
If the Aegis system is activated, yes. We'll still be here, though we'll be left behind in a world of chaos.
So this is literally the only chance of survival they got.
Well, no. Like, I don't understand. Like, I guess I don't really understand what her plan is. Because, like, once again, I thought it was just like, okay, we're going to sacrifice our sector in order for, like, the robots to stop, right? Because it's like the command thing would stop with us, right? But, I don't know. Moimura is talking about how, like, yeah, it's going to suck. And it's like, okay, then
Well,
why
I
are we
think
doing
the
this?
thing is that they're like, oh, well, if this sector's lost, because all the other sectors are lost, right? And so if this sector's lost, normally they would
Are
just
all the sectors
tear it all
lost?
down and...
I know 3 of them are lost, definitely, but I thought there were 2 left.
Well, regardless, she's like, they would have to like rebuild, right? If they lose, in
Wait,
general.
no,
right?
hold
And
on. I think you're right, because 2025 is also gone, right? And 2025 is after 1985. So no, yeah, I think you're right. I think this is
there's
it.
one more sector. She's like, we cannot build again. It's impossible. The structural integrity's zilch. So I don't know. That means I think the whole thing just stops instead. So they're like, well, the only thing we can do is if we at least keep this sector, right? Even though like we're left with like the chaos of everything else, at least we're still alive.
Why keep it all a secret?
Because
Because what?
Sekigahara.
Tell me, why did you erase the logs?
Because I had to. I couldn't let anyone find out about them.
That's not an answer.
That transpires in 2188. The Earth is a very different place. Do you want to know what happens?
We all board a starship and then get fat because we're lazy.
Hey, Sekigahara. I've already done my research on you. You're the one who was hired to kill me. In case you couldn't tell, there isn't much left of humanity. Just the 10 people in this little colony.
N?
I don't know.
Well, 10 plus 1, right? Because of what was her name? Which girl? Megane?
Megumi?
Megumi?
It's a bit
Okay, yeah.
hopeless to kill for money at this point, don't you think?
I've done my research on you as well, and I'm very thorough when I research my targets. There's nothing you can hide from me.
How menacing of you. Intimidate me all you want, but you're not leaving that room.
Professor Chihiro Morimura, in order to raise research funds for Project Oak, you partnered with several questionable organizations. You then sold nanotechnology on the black market, and that's the source of the infection on the surface.
I didn't intend for any of this to happen.
Your voice is trembling. Can't say I blame you.
No one will believe a word you say.
Interesting.
So is
She's a nano machine professor or scientist specifically. So I wonder if she sold nanomachines to the wrong person, and that led to like a Grey Goo style apocalypse.
Oh, I don't plan on telling anyone. This is for me. I never want to forget this moment. The moment humanity's traitor stares death in the face.
Whoa!
That was the bomb I planted.
The power generator? Are you insane? We have to repair it right away. We'll lose life support if we don't.
And this is where the energy crisis comes from. Right?
Oh.
The thing that causes the big shootout.
When I take a job, I finish it.
It can't be. The lock to your room's been disengaged.
Just hang tight, Professor. I'll be seeing you soon.
Wow. That's tough.
Humanity was wiped out by the nanomachine infection, and it was all my fault. Sekigahara-kun! You're in bad shape. At this rate, you'll... Huh? Are you lost, little girl?
Interesting.
I'm you, and then shoots her.
Alone in a place like this.
Oh my god, I think you're right.
I guess it makes sense that you don't remember me. I was just a baby when we last saw each other, after all. There's only need for one Chihiro Morimura.
You're...
And that's me.
I was right.
That's kind of funny. Tiny baby child with a gun bigger than her torso.
If you're going to lie, at least put some effort into
Though I
it.
wonder.
I'll simply ask Miss Fuyusaka here what she knows, after I finished you off, of course.
That is weird.
Sector 0. That's where you backed up your data, right? A good precaution, but that isn't gonna save you. Morimura gained access to the satellite of the real world. That's where she learned about the next reset. And that it's going to be different from any other.
Okay, so there's the regular planned loops, which is every 40 years the sectors reset, right? And your memories move on to the next space, assuming you didn't die in the current one, right? But then there's there's the grand reset, which happens because of like the video game code getting in there, right? The thing where it's
Yeah.
like when all 5 sectors get destroyed, the video game resets and they reconstruct it. But now that has happened so many times that the system itself is fucked up, and it's gonna be like, all right, we're gonna have to do like a grand reset of the entire thing, including Sector 0. So we're gonna reset everything back to the way that it was from square one, which means that the Deimos won't be active again. But it does mean that all the progress
Well,
that they've
everything's
made,
gone.
everything will be
everything's
gone. So that's not great.
So,
Satellite of the real world.
How do you not know?
It's not just this world at stake anymore. If we fail to defeat the kaiju again, the real world will be impacted as well. That includes the facility that sends us back there. When the facility itself is recreated, there won't be a Sector 0 anymore. Whether we go with Operation Aegis or not, there won't be a next time. And no one will be able to loop again.
Satellite. Tell me, is this what you meant? It can't be. But... Seki?
I mean, yeah, I guess there was no use in letting him stand there pondering.
Ow.
Guess you're okay. Fuyusaka.
You know I killed you, right? Well, no, she doesn't know. She's a separate person.
But yeah, that's true.
But as for our future, for our survival, this is only the beginning.
Do you think, maybe this is the beginning of something else
Oh
too?
my god. I mean, I guess she didn't hear any of it, but like, time and place. But gotta be good for him, I guess. In a really weird way. Final battle. Though A's definitely kind of makes sense to hear at the end, like
She's always so sincere.
in the overall narrative, like this like last segment,
Seeing seconds, even
because it definitely ties in why suddenly like we're forced to do all of this.
That bastard. He's gathered quite a few participants for his game. That enhanced first-gen model. It must be Sentinel number 11. Guess I'll give it a shot.
Where was his again? On his neck.
there.
Okay.
Yay! Wow!
To the final battle.
Banning shot.
Okay, now we literally only have two people left.
Well, we
Are-
have to do Goto. Is the thing?
I know.
'cause we can't-
Are you ready?
I'm actually very scared because it's like apparently this is insane. So I'm like,
I know, and Golden Wise isn't here unless they're in your chat, but Golden Wise is not here to clear up any confusions we have.
Genya Goto.
Final battle a few weeks earlier.
What do you think you're doing, Goto-kun? I believe I told you using the gate is prohibited.
For sure.
Tell
Quickly
me, Ms.
turns out.
Morimura, is history one of your better
Is he blushing a
subjects?
little bit? Face is a little red. I don't know if it's
You
a
think
blush, but he's flushed.
you think Goto might have been the old guy who told
I don't know.
Well, I just because he
Not sure.
also wears glasses. Just thinking about it.
I have
Well, we were fooled a little bit in thinking Ida was Goto older because glasses, but
I mean, yeah, initially that is true.
I'd like to know if they're accurate. For example, the true location of the lost nation of Yamatai Koku, and the truth behind the Hanoji incident, how Oda Nobunaga really died. Unfortunately, my paper in middle school was bound to the failures of our historians.
So this is him still thinking that it's a time machine.
In theory, I could update it into a full report. In theory, at least. A shame that the gates are locked to specific points in time.
What are you really working towards?
It's simple. I want to know the truth.
What a nerd.
Are you alright? This isn't like you.
It implies an understanding of what is like me. Or at least, that you believe you understand me.
That's not the point. You need to stop using the gate. I'm going to seal this place off.
Sounds like you've got something to hide.
I don't know what you're...
Wait. Perhaps a personal notebook seems a bit archaic, but it does present certain advantages. Digitized data can be altered, fabricated, falsified. No intelligent person should trust it. But you already know that, don't you?
You are acting strange after...
I hardly think you're in a position to talk. If anyone's changed, it's you. I can only wonder why.
What are you?
Miss Morimura, my question is, who exactly are you?
So this is after she's died. Do you think this is the kid that's gotten older as well? Like could have, well, you know, just changed her. I don't even know if she can though. Oh my god. Okay.
Did the scout unit have anything for us?
Well, the surface is a total loss. The automated factories are all running at full capacity.
They're mass-producing kaiju.
Hey, getting used to everything?
The technology itself isn't so different from 40 years ago. The real surprise was finding that it's all been integrated into one unified system.
I look at them now.
Like someone from your time.
It's not surprising we thought they were the same person.
They do look very similar.
How are things looking?
About like we expected.
Naturally.
All the nuclear plants are stable. Seems like it's the same for other countries too.
Defensive measures. They want to ensure nothing interrupts production.
So, these factories, are they particularly large?
It's more about how they got totally automated. That was back in 2080. They started functioning as part of a network instead of individual units.
A worldwide network comprising 1.2 billion factories, all fully integrated and synchronized. Based on a client's request, the computer designs a blueprint. From there on, everything is
Where are
fully
they looking?
automated. Assembly, production,
Screen,
even
I think.
cost-effective ordering of parts. The human element was no longer necessary for those processes.
So it's a manufactory that can mass produce anything on a global scale.
Yes.
Fantastic.
We checked on the plants in Kolkata and Chennai.
Since they're the largest plants of this era and all.
Their production rate has doubled over the last 3 days.
Just like last time. The timing matches up too.
Not long now. They'll make their move soon.
Morimura-san, regarding my home time, that is, the year 2064, you're certain we'll face a similar attack?
We don't have long until they appear in 2064. That much we know. It'll be just like last time.
No, not quite. This time, we have the Sentinels.
True.
Okay, so this is quite like this is after some loops, but it's not.
Anything on your end?
It's still relatively early.
We managed a partial data dump from the underground mainframe. Goto-kun?
It's an archived newsroom concerning a certain scandal. More important, though, is its date of recording.
When's the data
The year 2188. In other words, far in the future. Even more so than our current temporal position, 2104.
Let's see it.
Future scandal. Wonder what this is.
Before dawn on the 20th, 8 Newman Inc. executives were taken into police custody, charged with human trafficking and illegal cloning. Their established motive was to tamper with human memories. Authorities consider this an organized effort and are pursuing further charges. Mind-hacking crimes have been on the rise in recent years. By exploiting nanomachines such as interlocutor, malefactors can overwrite stored memory information in cerebral synapse. This technique has recently been used to enable other associated offenses. These arrests come after a string of similar cases, including culprits criminally downloading memories onto another body. Evidence suggests these are attempts at a kind of technological reincarnation.
I mean, it's something that I haven't really had the energy to, like, jump into, I guess. But like, it is really fucked up, the idea of nanomachines that can just like rewrite your synapses and whatnot. So it's like it does lead to a lot of nonsense like this, I guess. And I don't know. It's just, I guess there was a part of me that wanted to believe that the interlocutors were only used for Project Arc, but that doesn't make any sense. It would obviously,
Yeah, but
like,
this is the I think this is like Moimura's stuff.
like I genuinely think Moimura
hand.
had a great invention and thought that it was going to help the world, but it's just way too easy to fuck with it, you know?
Yeah, but like most things, yeah, how can I manipulate this for what I want? And yeah.
And we've already seen more than 460 arrests connected to this practice.
I didn't know it was even possible to download memories.
The crime apparently occurred in June of 2188.
Ida-kun.
That's not all. Let him finish.
Regarding this Newman, I found one more log that could be relevant. This report is from March, about 3 months prior to the other log.
So, by the way, I think this conversation is the thing that convinces Moimura that she needs to lock the logs away.
Oh, is it because of her own guilt?
I think it's kind of a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. I think it's the idea of like knowledge of what happened will lead to like panic and mistrust with each other. Whereas like if you lock it away, you get to encourage cooperation for a lot longer. Like once again, I don't think Moimura is inherently a bad person. I just think that she is misguided a lot.
Well, clearly based off of like her history, I think she, like you just said, she made something, didn't realize the consequences of it getting out or whatever in her desperate
Or
attempt
didn't even think about
whatever the
right?
project is.
You know, like,
Yeah.
like was just like, wow, how incredible that I can, like, I've made technology. Like I don't know, like, we don't even need to hear it from her, but like, just imagining, like, you know, Titty Monster of the future being like, oh, I put these nanomachines in your brain, and then I can download the ability to play saxophone perfectly into your mind. You know what I mean?
Or like,
or
you know,
or
for
anything.
medical stuff, like people with
Reverse
Alzheimer's, you download the memories.
reverse dementia.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It could
Like,
be
all
any
of
number
this-
of great things.
This is, it could be used for good. And I don't think she necessarily like, you know, was like, oh, I'm going to use it for bad. I think she was like, I'm learning these discoveries and all that. But yeah, she ended up in a tough position.
I do wonder. I mean, not maybe this isn't necessarily the best place to be bringing up this topic, but I do find it interesting because, like, there's obviously a lot of logical connections that you can make with like nuclear technology in that sort of way, right? Where it's like nuclear technology is incredible,
Yeah.
but in order to enable a country to use nuclear technology, they have to first be able to enrich uranium, which is literally like 4 steps away from making atomic bombs. You know what I mean? And that's like a big deal. So, but there is like a level there where it's like it's not instant, right? Like it's not something that you can just do overnight and then suddenly they become a nuclear power. It's the sort of thing where it's like there is a little bit of like supervision that you can do. Whereas with the nanomachines, it kind of feels like the wrong person gets their hands on nanomachines, the nanomachines replicate themselves a quadrillion times, and then you just put it into like a city's water supply, and then suddenly everybody in the city is the same, like, hey, I'm Tony, and they're all just like part of your gang. You know what I mean?
Once again, it's like there are great tools in this world that you can discover that can either do great good or great evil, and it's like people do both simultaneously. It's like you will never stop people, and it's unfortunate, but you'll never stop people from doing like the bad thing with it.
Right, but I guess the difference is, and this is kind of what I was getting at. Sorry, I need to take a drink. Give me a second. Ugh, God. I fully agree that just because people are going to do bad things with something doesn't mean that you shouldn't necessarily do it. It just means you have to be more careful. But in this particular circumstance, the interlocutors, the friction to doing the bad thing is negative. You know what I mean? Like, it is so easy to fuck with people. You know what I mean?
No, I know, and that doesn't help make it that much more like the time between when people will start using it for bad is monumentally smaller because you can get away with it much more easily.
Vanishingly small, exactly. So it's like, so there is like a sense of because you remember I told you that there was that like, if I ever get a chance to write a novel one day, I want to write a novel about like how the world changes once portals get invented. And it's like, I think that's another one that's like, the moment portals get invented, I think everything just goes to shit, because it's like there's a lot of like things in the world that are restricted by physical space. You know what I mean? Like the fact that like, I don't even like, just thinking of like the incredible things, right? No one ever needs to fly or drive a car ever again, right? Boom, incredible things, that's
Yeah.
incredible, right? However, depending on how the technology works, you could also just build like a 16 megaton bomb in a bunker and then just portal it into the middle of like Times Square, New York. You know what I mean? And so like,
Yeah.
horrible, like
Yeah.
absolutely, like the entire universe becomes like destroyed, like within a matter of months or whatever. But at the same time, it's just like, yeah, but the technology is really good though. So I don't know. It's just weird, I guess. I guess my point being that like I never really thought of interlocutors as being like an apocalyptic scenario, but I think it is. I think it is almost instantly.
Yeah, if you can't manage them.
Known for interlocutors, has been acquired by Shikishima through a takeover bid. Shikishima's CEO had this to say.
Nanotechnology has made leaps and bounds over the 22nd century.
See, look at the shape of his glasses.
This does sound a little like him now. The more I'm trying to like listen to his voice, and I think it is probably Goto.
Then we still haven't seen. Have we seen future? Not Ida, but Amaguchi yet? I don't remember.
Well, Amaguchi is Ida, kind of.
No, right. But I'm saying, like, have we seen either of them in the future? I don't think so.
Yeah, not that I remember.
Because like we go to Mystery Files, because Mystery Files has like God, there's so much. We're gonna have to go through all this in a little bit, but not right now. See, this is him in the future, her in the future,
Is it her?
Her in the future,
Yeah.
Him in the future. Yeah.
They do a good job at putting it right underneath them.
I mean, they did that on purpose.
Yeah.
See, these are all. What was your thing again? Oh, you were a terraforming specialist, right? Yeah. See, look, we haven't seen him because it goes right to Yuki, and we've seen. Well, we also haven't seen Okino, but I could also unlock that. But see, and you're real, which is funny because it's Erica, and then Kurabe. Anyone else? I think that's it, right? Those are all the real people, I think.
Cat.
Yeah.
Yep, I don't think he's gonna...
So, I mean, Goto, clearly, right? Once again, just based on the shape of the glasses.
Interlocutors have paved the way for humanity's next step in evolution. For any one of us, all it takes is a thought.
And it makes sense why the old man Goto, it makes sense why he would want Moimura dead, because Moimura is the only one who like knows how to like fuck with the nanomachines, and he doesn't want that.
And we can have the world itself at our fingertips. With the brilliant minds at Newman driving our nanotech business, we look forward to a brighter future for Shikishima and all our affiliates.
Who could have guessed that in a sci-fi fiction narrative the world was destroyed by greedy businessmen? Who would have guessed? There is a thing that I want to point out, by the way. I know. There is a thing I want to point out, by the way, of like, there's a lot of narratives that you can track throughout the years, and I don't think any of them are specifically wrong, I guess. But like, if you go backwards through human history, the like big world-ending thing is always like akin to whatever the major concern is at the time, right? So like,
yeah.
Right, because it's weird, right? Because it's like in this narrative, it's not a climate collapse, which is what's on a lot of people's minds. it's literally just like greedy businessmen not being careful, right? Like that's what ended the world in
It's
this.
all about wanting power. It's always about wanting more power.
Despite having a world where
greed.
that literally does not matter anymore, right? Like it doesn't
Yeah.
who cares if you have a shit zillion dollars? There's nothing to spend it on. But then it's like you go backwards in time, and like during the Cold War, when everyone was afraid that they were going to explode or whatever, that was like a big thing as well, with like nuclear fallout and war and stuff. And then you go further and further back. And anyway, my point just being that it's like none of these are particularly incorrect. It's just interesting how you can kind of like track that through time.
The top 3
Yeah.
market share of interlocutors.
Okay.
Top
and
3, but not number 1.
They kept talking about those interlocutors. You think that's the nanomachines inside our own bodies?
Most likely.
So Shikishima's at the heart of this, too.
That's the
feel
thing.
like
I
they're
don't
trying to just
remember.
make
I don't remember what was Ida's role in on the project.
Well, we don't know
Arc?
what he's doing here. Like, I think he's like closer
Well,
to the
no, because I'm
head
just saying,
of-
like, of the 4 people here, we have the creator, we have like the nanomachine researcher, the lead programmer of Project Arc, I think, the CEO of Shikishima Industries, and then some guy. Like, I don't know who he was in 2188. Is my point.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
At least we know we weren't wrong. This all began in the future after all. Still, 2188. 2104 is the furthest we can shift into the future. It's a shame, but I don't think we can verify this ourselves. I think we should drop this lead for now. Better to focus on protecting Gotokun's hometown instead.
Maybe so. We're almost out of time, so we'll need to move quickly. Best to return to the school in the year 2064. We'll need the cooperation of the other 2 compatibles.
Goto-kun, we should focus on putting the Sentinels through the combat sims. I hope you can join me.
Sure.
Okay. Relatively okay.
You know what?
So far.
Actually, I think that's why it's Old Man Goto. Because he just watched a video of himself talking and didn't recognize him.
What do you mean?
If literally almost any other character, if they watched a log of themselves from
They
2188,
just look kind of older. Yeah, they look kind of
you
like
would recognize them like pretty closely. You know, well,
Yeah,
maybe not 100%, but you know what I mean. Like most of them look similar to how they, right? Like, can you see what I'm getting at? Whereas Goto literally just watched a video of himself while talking and didn't go like, "That's me." Because
unless he didn't say anything.
Well, I mean, maybe he didn't say anything, but like, because if he did recognize that, wouldn't you immediately be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Because that video was 2188, which Goto right now I think is like what 17, 18 or something like that, in 2064
or something.
Right,
Yeah.
so 2064 to 2188, so he would be like 117 years old. No, 137 years old. Like, no, that's not how that works. Or maybe it does actually. I don't know how things work in that period of time, but still.
My apologies, Miss Morimura. Making arrangements in 1985 proved somewhat difficult. I'm sorry we've had to remain here the past few days.
Not much we can do if it's an emergency. I have to ask, was it absolutely necessary to dress me up like this?
It is very funny how it's like this one, the name tag is always Chihiro, but then for Titty Monster, it's always Mrs. Moimura. You know what I mean? Because they are different-ish.
Does it bother you? Considering the age you appear, well, it struck me as the most inconspicuous choice. You're not having trouble walking, are you, Miss Morimura?
You should probably just call me Chihiro, otherwise we'll seem suspicious in public.
Okay, Chihiro. San,
Better drop this on, too. Honestly, I'm surprised you were able to find me at all.
Is that you? Was that wasn't in the game, was it?
I mean, unless the airplane or whatever caught that sound, maybe.
Okay, I think it was the airplane because I heard it. And I was like, what the fuck?
A certain data log helped. I found records that your mind had been transferred into the young child standing before me.
This body is a juvenile clone of me. I ran an experiment to see if I could restore my compatibility. It turned out to be a failure. That's why I sealed my memories.
This compatibility, that'd be the ability to control the gate and the Sentinels?
You need compatibility to control the mainframe. I was once compatible myself.
So, all of the people who can even gain access to the mainframe, I think it's literally just all of the real human people, right? Also, can we go back to that thing that they said where it's like, there's only 10 people left? Like, is that not literally wrong? I thought there were 15.
That's just one thing I'm like, I don't know.
Hold on one second. One, 2, 3, 4? Technically, right? That's 2 people? 5,
Oh, if you want to count the people with the
6,
pictures.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, already wrong. I don't know what the fuck she was talking about with 10 people.
Maybe it's hard for you to see how crucial that ability is, but you'll understand soon enough. What's going on with my actual body?
She's acting like a completely different person. My theory is that someone's taken control of her.
You're saying she got mind-hacked?
She's clearly behaving very differently, at least. It seems like she's working against the Sentinel project.
Because she gained access to the satellite for one reason or another.
It's like she's been influenced by 426, or the man himself may just be wearing her face.
That certainly explains why you woke me up. Not much to go on, though. Either way, we'll have to do some more investigation. I can see it's been quite a while since my memories were sealed. 5 whole years. And now 4 sectors have gone dark. Talk about a rude awakening. First, you'd better catch me up on major developments in the last 5 years.
Easy enough. Hardly comfortable surroundings for a briefing, though. I'll explain over in 1980.
The last good time.
That should do it for preparations. Now, let's see if the biometric authentication... Did it go through? Looks like that got me past the initial barrier, at least. Now, with Miss Muraza, I should be able to get into her logs.
Is there any reason to bring up how it is kind of funny that, from his perspective, he is alone, and so he's just like, I should walk over here. I should do a little pirouette. I should unlock this door.
Found it. One of the logs she left behind.
Today's date is March 7th.
Oh!
Well, I guess there's no point in putting a date to these logs. I've probably got 4 years left until the invasion begins. I ran an experiment on my clone. I wanted to see if I could make her more compatible. I had more than enough data stored in Sector 0. She would have had all my memories. However, I could not establish compatibility in the clone. No more than I could in myself. Maybe... there really is no way we can survive this. Not even Ida-kun knows about this experiment. I've kept this attempt secret from everyone. The memories I implanted in the clone have been sealed.
Then why did you record your experiment if you don't want anyone to know about it?
Maybe it's for herself. Maybe she forgets it too. I'm not sure.
I mean, maybe.
Under the Miura family's care. She'll be able to grow up as her own person. Someone separate from me until they invade, at least.
He seems like a very unemotional guy. That's why I don't think he had any response to that.
Well, I guess the big problem. I wanted to. I had.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
However, no more that maybe. Not even. I've kept the memories. I left her, and she'll be able to until they invade.
A log concerning the report, some of the crime in 3 months prior, Newman was with these. They've become one of the.
Maybe it's considered.
That methodology sounds familiar. Was she basing this project off of those memory overriding crime reports, all in an effort to achieve compatibility? So compatibility isn't just a matter of differences in the nanomachines. This refers to the humans who can control the UFO's mainframe. Those compatible have nanomachines implanted in their bodies. They all function as part of a unified global manufacturing network. By its protocols, all 1.2 billion factories worldwide remain in automatic, perpetual production, and their sole output are these mechanized kaiju, which we know as the D-Forces. There's more. This file looks like the last thing.
Ida-kun didn't make it back either. The remaining Sentinels are infected. No good to us. We're running out of options. We'll have to resort to Operation Aegis. If we go that route, we'll be risking the future of humanity itself. How do I make the call on a decision like that? But I don't know how else he and I can survive this. This is my only chance.
Who's the he we're talking about? That'll be interesting.
That's a good question, because you would assume that it would be based on the conversation.
She would ultimately survive.
Yeah, you would assume Ida, but I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
she still cares about. I don't know who the fuck she cares about.
Well, that's
The question is.
Question is,
The battle that ended with the Sentinels infected. Miss Morimura has been pushing this operation as one of its fiercest support. Oh, there's a log registered under my name. As far as I know, I've
Goto. Ha!
Yay!
Here we go.
Did you confirm receipt of payment? Then I'm sure you can see to the details. Am I clear? I want her dead.
So this is the other half of the.
This is to A, I think, as well. Yeah.
Execute her and stop the project. That's not my problem. It's in your hands now. Do you realize what'll happen if her project gets approved? It could ruin everything we worked for. You know what must be done.
I don't know, Goto. Hopefully this is you. I can't tell whether or not this boy's gonna be like, oh, that doesn't seem good, or I think I trust myself to be like, yeah, I think killing Moimura is the best idea.
Well, so that's the thing. So the Moimura of today wants to do Project Aegis, and I can see why people wouldn't want that, because it's like, oh, well, like, the looping is like is essentially a form of reincarnation, right? It's technological reincarnation. But what the hell was the Moimura of 2188 planning on doing? Like, what's her project, I guess? I don't know. Also, did I mention how fucking stupid it was that, of the, like, 10 to 15 people that were left after all of humanity, one of them was a fucking assassin? Like,
very smart assassin, I guess.
Sure, but that's like the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
Seems like a private communications log. The other person on the line wasn't recorded, but it's clear enough what they're talking about. That was an assassination order on Chihiro Morimura, which I seem to have.
Okay.
Yep. You
I
figured
can't
it out.
tell. Is he like?
I
is
think that
he
was just in
freaking
prologue,
out?
by the way. Yeah. Oh,
I will say, if we
holy
watched this
shit!
earlier,
Protagonist with story progress of 80% or over.
yeah, I remember Golden saying that before. I will say that would have really messed us up. We would have been like, "What the frick is happening?"
That's true.
Oh, but now we have like a better understanding, so this makes a little bit more sense. Though I wonder what Goto's gonna do, because Goto's he seems kind of scary. I can't tell if he wants to like, or what? Yeah, which side
I don't know
he's
what
on
his
here.
motivations are.
I can no longer rely on Shikishima.
Okay.
Miss Morimura, why did you have to die?
Right.
Miss Morimura's death has left the Shikishima execs in disarray. Now they won't let me spearhead the Sentinel project. As if I'm just a child. I doubt my opinion will weigh much.
Goto, have you forgotten you are literally in high school? Goto, you are a child in this world. I like the idea of like Chihiro or like baby Miss Moimura like walking into an office and being like, I don't understand why they won't let me head this whole corporate organization. I don't understand why they keep treating me like a child. And she's like 2 feet tall. It's like, I think I can tell you why. Where do my things go?
Gosh.
Oh, they're over here. Nice.
That was pretty quick, Goto.
I checked the corpse at the police station. It was yours, Miss Morimura. There's no doubt about it.
Yes, and we know that she killed herself.
Is that so?
Yeah, but why? If she's like,
Well, it didn't exactly
isn't it kind of stupid though? Because if that Moimura had extra information, why just kill her? This Moimura is stupid.
No, well, I don't know. Because now this introduces the idea, because I thought that these were, not that they were the same Moimura per se, like, in fact, we knew that they were different people, like, Chihiro, Fuyusaka, and Moimura are essentially 3 separate entities, but now it's introducing this really interesting idea, like how 426, there's 2 different 426s, now there's 2 different Moimuras, except there isn't anymore, there's only one, again.
Yeah, because Iori doesn't have the memories.
So, what did the police say?
The cause of death was a gunshot to the abdominal area. No bullet was found in the body. Though it's easy to imagine why. The murder weapon was likely from beyond this time, beyond material bullets. Estimated time of death is approximately 1900 hours. You were witnessed running off somewhere with a short-haired student. According to a pedestrian's eyewitness account, anyway.
They found a witness. This era's police really did their due diligence.
Time to go kill that person.
There should have been that drone tracking her movement. So, anything helpful in its footage?
The timing couldn't have been worse. It looks like it was monitoring the government's movement at the time, so she wasn't even under surveillance.
I see.
Any thoughts as to our primary suspect?
For what?
You.
Who do you think did it?
No. What?
Well.
What?
What?
What are we saying here? What are we saying here? What do you mean, who did it? Why is she under this, like...
Saba, he doesn't know that she did it yet. We know because of dramatic irony. Why are you acting confused by this? It's pretty obvious.
Why is she lying to him?
I don't fucking know. Why that doesn't like super matter at this point. Literally the first thing that he said in this chapter was, "Oh, Moimura, why'd you have to die?" So clearly he didn't want her to die.
No, I know. I'm just wondering why she's lying to him, because that's a little weird to me.
What the fuck? Clearly she's doing something. I don't know. She's doing something that Moimura clearly didn't agree with.
Well, we gotta keep going.
An acquaintance of Miss Mori described as a short-haired male in a student uniform, most likely Ace. The witness statement matches the description of A. Sekigahara.
It did seem like something was wrong with A. Sekigahara's memories. I wouldn't be surprised if he was our murderer.
Though it raises the question of why he'd bother to lure her out. Surely a murderer's optimal scenario is to avoid being spotted at all.
Well,
It is kind of funny thinking he's being manipulated by a child right now.
Well, he's certainly
Well,
the type to brood
kinda. It's a child with the mind of
I
an
know.
adult.
I can say he's not enough of an idiot to shoot someone on impulse.
Who else could it be? That
You.
man with the whole sign?
The person standing right in front of me.
Logically speaking, he would naturally be another potential suspect.
Oh, 426.
Yeah, but
Did attempt to
can't you
eradicate her.
track
He's a
him?
dangerous individual.
Not
I guess
really.
unless they were like he was an
All
A
that's
that
left of
time, so
426
maybe.
is his consciousness. I don't think I could reliably predict his behavior. He's desperate enough to do anything. 426 certainly isn't above killing. If Ida-san were here, I'm sure he'd declare 426 our primary suspect.
We know he killed at least 4 people. That's why I shot him dead in the end. If he resurrected himself as an android, maybe that would give him a chance at
It's an interesting line that they just said.
revenge.
This is a relatively
That's why I shot him dead in the end. We saw that scene. It was the scene where Izumi, like bad Izumi, was like shooting the students, and then Moimura in the biker suit walks up and shoots him, right? So that means that when Moimura backed up her memories in order to try to do this experiment, that was after that happened. That's interesting. So that must have been like super early then.
Yeah, I think this Moimura is lacking a lot of like info that
Well, she was
Moimura
dormant for
gained.
5 years, is what she said.
Yeah.
So like the Moimura who just got shot in the tit was essentially 5 years more like more experienced than this one was.
Yeah, 5 more years of info.
5 more years of info
That's why
and
I'm like,
planning.
you're kind of, and maybe
Hello,
she
Golden
doesn't
Wise.
know, but that's why I'm like, it's kind of stupid of like this Moimura to like take out the other Moimura without making sure she knows all of the information.
Well, if anything, there's probably one big thing that the two Moimuras were different between the two of them. One of them probably found the satellite, and the other one doesn't know that it exists yet. Right? That's probably what happened.
This baby has probably screwed up a lot of stuff, unless the baby remembers. But I don't know.
Well, I don't think it really matters in the sense of like Operation Aegis is still well underway right now.
Yeah, but like the understanding and the reason
Of,
for
like, why.
X objective is important. Yeah.
Fortunately, we were able to use this allowed us to meld their replicated consciousness with AI. As for how they lost their bodies in the first place, reportedly 426 is doing. He destroyed them all in one fell swoop. According to Ida-san's account, anyway. But if number 16 is to be believed...
Four others came here for refuge 16 years ago.
I mean, I'm assuming it was the people that Izumi shot.
In that scene, right? Because I know Tomi was there, and she's from 2025, right? So I'm assuming it was Tomi, Megumi,
and some people, some other person.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's not what really happened. And Miss Morimura should be aware of that.
Is he stating that she has incorrect information
about something? Maybe.
Yeah.
Back then, she gave Miss Morimura something nobody else would: the truth.
Hello, Mike. Ah. I guess it is
Mira
4.
and Tamao. Got it. Okay.
Wait, what do you mean? Could you go over that again?
Our defensive maneuvers failed. So we decided to stick to the plan. We all headed to the gate to escape. But there was an explosion while we were shifting. From what I can tell, the Type 98 we were shifting in got attacked. But that's the last thing I remember. After that,
But
You're probably dead. That's
is that how
unfortunate.
your data was damaged?
Did you just say that to the girl who's a spine?
No, I'm saying that's where she probably died, like officially.
Yes! Yes!
No, I'm making an obvious statement. Correct.
Wasn't some plot by 426 after all? Just an explosion? We never did manage to completely reconstruct your data. I thought it was just that you didn't get converted in time, but you were all dead before the shift even happened. Ida-kun, you said he killed the 4 of them. I know you did.
Okay, maybe not that
Streaming
scene.
Monday is crazy. Well, that's what happens when we miss Sunday stream. We're here now. We're catching up.
Given the chance, he certainly would have.
You lied to me?
He already tried to kill us all in the past. You know he'd have tried again if we left him alive. Killing him was the right call.
No.
Oh, so she feels horrible because she's like, yeah, oh God, that probably does suck.
Mm.
Miss Morimura,
What is it?
regarding Fort, would you say you had any particular feelings toward him?
Feelings? Well, he was certainly a good friend. I felt like he really understood. Well,
So okay, so this is where they start. He starts being like, this doesn't seem right.
That doesn't make sense. According to number 18, or should I say, Tamao-san, I had a hunch about Miss Morimura's feeling, and my discussion with Tamao-san only confirmed.
It's a shame he was a CEO, because he's a great detective.
Yeah. If only he used his powers for good.
That's what I'm saying.
Goto-kun. I'm sorry for this. I know it's sudden. I need to talk to you.
Did something happen?
It's about Morimura-san. She's been transplanting 426's memories onto Juro-kun.
Is that true? I thought that was
Megumi?
Yeah, Megumi.
Other 426 cat? Maybe.
I only just found out.
426? As in the escape?
No, not that. She's using the memory data of the man himself. It was saved during the shift.
So this is the non-evil Izumi.
She's trying to use Juro to create another 426?
I did my best to talk her down.
Is that what that is? I don't know if that's what that is.
Juro-kun's treatment now. Still, I don't think she's given up on this.
Why is she trying to bring back 426?
Well, I've been giving her some advice about it, and I understand where she's coming from, but... Morimura-san is in love with him.
With 426?
Maybe she always has been. That's why she wants him back as a human.
But she has to know the risks. He's a dangerous man.
True, but that's not exactly what she's remembering. Besides, she's the one who killed him. That guilt is still eating at her.
I feel like the turn of phrase "loves him" probably makes me feel like is in love with him. Feels a little more like, I guess, I don't know, cringy.
Keep that in mind.
It's just
I mean,
phrasing.
I don't.
It's just the
disagree.
phrasing, but
I don't disagree.
it could just be a translation thing. But
Listen, anybody will tell you that some of the best dick in the world that you could possibly get is on a psychopath, apparently. I don't understand.
No, clearly she's talking to, like, Moimura's talking about the person before he became 426. Like,
No,
he
you're
was a good dude
misunderstanding.
before that.
Ladies, take it from me. If you want the true love of it, if you want to
only
find your
listen
soulmate,
to Zach.
find the guy who's willing to blow up a school bus.
So I was right. Miss Morimura did have feelings for someone. I'd like to revisit something you just mentioned about 426 killing at least 4 individuals. Do you really not remember?
remember what?
You've read my files, I presume? I gathered quite a lot of material in the past. Most of it is rather outdated, including Ida-san's statement concerning those victims. In other words, your answer is objectively incorrect.
Really? Well, can you blame me? Look at this body I'm stuck with. I'm bound to have some memories confused.
This is weird. I don't know. Does this sound like Moimura to you?
I mean, kinda. It sounds like a Moimura who's been like reduced, I guess. And I don't mean reduced as in shrunk. I mean reduced as in like boiled into like an essence, you know?
It just feels weird.
His memories. You aim to use him to revive 426.
It's also just weird because this is the first time. Like, I mean, we're not interrogating Titty Monster right now. We're interrogating a small child, but it is like the first time that she's ever been willing to like answer questions. You know?
Yeah.
She definitely seems like, I don't know. I'm a fucking kid. What do you want?
One reason seems most likely. You harbored romantic feelings for him.
Me? With him? You're joking. That Chihiro Morimura was mind-hacked, remember? You said so yourself.
Mind-hacked?
If you recall, I suggested that Miss Morimura was mind-hacked. That idea was based on a certain piece of evidence. One particular log.
What log?
If you really are Miss Morimura, then you should already know. 2 years before you were born, Ida-san extracted some information from 426 that in turn led to the discovery of the data log in question.
She
As
doesn't
for the log
know.
itself, it contains footage from the year 2188. It was found buried in the mainframe data during the analysis of 426. You seem very disturbed by me seeing that file. So much so, in fact, that you ended up deleting all of your logs. Would you mind telling me why you did that?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, at the very least, its contents suggested a connection to 426, or even that he had been manipulating Miss Morimura. The log contained a very interesting report. Apparently, Juro Izumi downloaded memories onto Chihiro Morimura's clone.
Okay, so... Okay, I don't...
Just stay focused, all right? Hey!
Oh, well, here you go.
All right, well, there he
You
is.
got him.
All right, what's your job? Tell me what... I don't give a shit who you are. Tell me what your job is.
I don't know why I'm recording this. Nobody's going to hear it. Still, might as well. Not like I have anywhere else to share this. I was in the middle of a routine bug regression test, and I noticed part of the final...
He's a QA tester.
He's a QA tester. There it is. You got him.
Oh.
The change was made in Chihiro Morimura's host. The setting change looks like it'll trigger a memory overwrite. I don't know anything about the memory's contents, but it says the modifying user was Juro Izumi, because someone thought it'd be a great idea to give that guy senior admin ID. And at this point, what the hell can we do about it? At least now I have proof. You're all hypocrites anyway. Yes, including you, jackass. So who even cares anymore?
Is he talking about himself, I guess?
No, it's to Goto. That's what it said at the beginning. It said transmission to Renya Goto.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
he's sending this to his boss.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, okay, but like I think one of the problems that I'm having is that I am still functioning under the assumption that the actual year 2188 was like thousands of years ago. Like, I would be shocked if we weren't in the year like 3065. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So he and Shinonome were the last ones alive. Okay. Okay, that's why he's like, everyone's dead already. That's why he's like, everyone's dead.
I still don't understand what the fuck Shinanome's whole deal was. Do you remember what that was? I don't. We'll see.
What, that she's like, I love
Well, she was
Ida,
like, I'm
Ida
gonna, well, because like
betrayed me?
she's the one who activated the code, right? The video game code, I think, right? I don't remember.
A lot of bad stuff happened because of Shinonome.
I don't know. I don't remember.
To keep me away from. So you deleted it. That's my theory, anyway. Remember where this all began? It was the compatibility experiment. The one that produced you. Based off Miss Morimura's footage and your own admissions, I've completely misjudged the situation. All this time, I believed you were her. But even from the very beginning, you've been your own person.
So, what are you saying? I'm not Chihiro Morimura? If I'm
What a
not
weird way.
duplicate of- Then who exactly?
Someone who's clearly not as smart as she is.
Well, there you have it.
No, not Miss Morimura, the teacher. Professor Chihiro Morimura. The one from the year 2188.
So, okay.
And the central figure of Shikishima's interstellar development project.
So, I mean, yeah, still ultimately, I guess I'm right in that she's lacking a lot of information because she's the older,
So she hasn't been
future
dormant.
version.
So she hasn't been dormant for 5 years. She's been dormant for like 20,000 years or whatever.
Based off of what she thinks, because I mean, in Moimura's experiment, she could have just used like her old data set, the original data that you know, that she was working with, that was her or whatever. But
Hey, when was the last time that
I
we
am
had?
kind of annoyed.
When was the last time we had to do a someone's section where they actually had like the timeline thing?
No.
I feel like we only
I
did
don't
that.
know.
I feel like we only did that like twice, and then after that they were like, "Fuck it, it's just linear."
I feel kind of bad because I think the Moimura, like like the most, you know, latter Moimura, went through a bunch of like.
You mean old lady
revelations? No. The Moimura who's dead now.
Okay,
Went through like a
titty
bunch
monster.
of revelations and like changed her opinions on a bunch of stuff, and it's going to be quite unfortunate because Professor Moimura is not that. So she lacks the understanding and conviction that big titty Moimura, I guess, has.
It's just over there.
So that's really unfortunate. That means we lost that one.
I haven't hit my operating limit yet, but I'm going to dismount.
Whoa, hey, then who's taking points?
Pull it together. We don't need orders to kick some ass.
When was this again?
Sector 4.
Okay.
Wait, no, it's 1985. Wait, what the fuck? We're only at 28%. What the? Isn't this the final battle?
I think so, or this is like one of the previous ones that they lost, but eh.
Yeah, I forgot these fly by helicopter blades.
You can relax, kids. I'm back in the fight.
I won't be long.
Kids? Listen, I know you're a mom, but but that also means Minimura, right, child, has the most information because she has her memories from when she built the project and all. I mean, that's true. And also, Moimura's
it's
not
just-
gone. She's just...
But it's also it's the lack of even understanding, like just instantly going and shooting the other Moimura that I'm like a little like, I mean, okay, she might know.
I mean,
info,
you're
but,
also
like,
making the assumption that she doesn't have a good reason to do that. Like in a literal,
Yeah,
like
I guess
Saba,
we're
if you
lacking some context.
stop jumping to conclusions, it's entirely possible that Professor Moimura is like, Operation Aegis, what? No, right? Like, we don't need to. What are you talking about? You know, the professor is like, what are you doing?
Like I said, we don't know. Maybe that professor doesn't know that this is technically the last phase or something.
That's true.
And she's like, oh, well, it'll be fine, and that's bad.
That's true. Maybe.
Look at that sunset. Just like it was back then. It's beautiful. I'm guessing you were monitoring me with a drone?
I have one locked on to you, yes. Their target's changed. They're coming back this way. It's dangerous here. We need to get you to safety.
Aw, don't tell me you're worried about me.
I'll punch you.
Mind your own business. You already know how I feel. This is what I wanted.
Still.
See, I'm telling you, this Moimura is weird.
Can you really afford to waste your time here? Or have you already given up? The invasion is still in its preliminary phase.
I've got time. First, I need to get you some.
She's like, I know this is a video game, that's why I don't care.
At least none left for us.
Would she know that?
I don't know. That was me just being like...
No, but I mean, like, that's an interesting thought, though. Like, what if she does know?
We're not safe anywhere. But you know that well enough.
Because, like, Moimura's thing was not AI. Moimura's thing was nanomachines. And she's, like, the ultimate killer of humanity, technically. So, like, I don't know.
You're just losing precious time. Go focus on the job you're supposed to be doing.
Had another Zach thought of like, remember, ladies and gentlemen, evil is stored in the boobs.
Oh my god.
just like going back to like Shantae and stuff when we played that.
Understood. I'll go. You'll find it safer towards the river, if, hypothetically, you wanted to know.
I'll kill you! No.
Wait.
I'll smack the child.
As long as we're both here, there's something I want to clear up. So, you were in love with Miss Morimura, weren't you?
This is the
You said
time.
she was mind-hacked, but it was more about you being jealous, wasn't it?
That's hardly...
This may be our last chance to talk. Answer me.
Even if she does, this is not the same person.
Is that what you wanted to hear?
Oh my god, actual emotion?
Cheap, naive impulse? That I...
Well, this is good. I like this.
Anything else?
I love the I know it's gonna be something different, but I love, once again, not to just keep bringing it up like she's fucking Sydney Sweeney or something, but like I love the idea of like the super put together, well, like personally restricted Goto being like, damn.
I will say though, I guess he must have felt bad when seeing himself calling upon her execution.
I could see that, yeah.
Isn't it? You never cared how you managed to do it. You just wanted her back.
So much.
I'm glad. You really were a slave to your desires. That's the Renya Goto I remember. It means I don't have to like you after all. Thank you. I think that's all I want.
Oh no, because she's like, oh, I just wanted you to know that you were like your previous self.
You
which
are like
wanted to kill me.
evil CEO guy.
Although it looks like I'm about to win it.
I don't like this Moimura.
You should go.
God, how funny would it be if it jumped from 28% all the way to 11%? And like that's it. That's his whole fucking story.
Oh, okay. Well, throughout this whole process, though, now I do just kind of feel bad for old Moimura. I don't think they're the same person in my eyes. Oh my God! Look, little girl.
What's wrong? Did you get separated from your mom? Could you leave me alone? It's dangerous out. Just come with me.
I want to die in peace. Shove her under your arm. Oh, is this showing off like the humanity?
Well, because this is an AI, right?
Look how clunky it's like moving.
It does look terrible.
Don't worry. If you can't find your mommy, I can help you look. We just have to run away right now, okay? Oh, there you are, Miwako. Asami-chan.
You are lucky you weren't
Cold.
here like 20 seconds earlier.
Jeez, you're so reckless. You shouldn't have come this way.
Kisaragi, that girl at...
I know already. I'll get back to the battle once Miwako's sick. Of course not. Never mind. Can I bring her too? Hey!
Shove her under your arm. She's a child.
What the fuck could we possibly do? Are we? Is the rest of his narrative going to be trying to convince old lady Moimura to like not be a piece of shit. Like just constantly in
or
between
it's-
battles, he's gonna
it's
dip
to
back down.
I think it may be to establish his relationship to Moimura, not like the new one, like the old one, and whatever this bet is.
Sure, but
Because
they've always done these in chronological order, though, right? Like it's always been. What?
It's a flashback.
It is a flashback. Why?
I know this is my first time, but this suddenly makes me feel so nostalgic.
Sunsets will do that, I find, regardless of time period.
Yes, this must be. Well, I suppose it must be one of those places.
No, that doesn't make any sense to me.
So?
Goto brought her back even before she was dead.
Yes, because he.
Why?
Because he noticed that, like, so what I think happened, so he said, like, oh, I think she was mind hacked. I don't think that was true at all. I think what happened was she gained access to the satellite, saw that their situation was doomed, and then she fundamentally changed as a person because she was like, oh shit, this is really bad, right? So he sees that difference, is like, ew, gross. Then so he goes to a child and activates her memories in an effort to try to get her back, not physically but mentally.
No, I don't know. Maybe, but it is definitely weird.
Where am I going?
I've rented an apartment under a false name.
Can't be any worse than our last accommodation. As long as it's not Rebel, I'll take it.
My apologies. If it's any comfort, I'm certain nobody will find you there. Not Shikishima, and certainly not Miss Morimura. I suppose we have Ida-san to thank for all this. The funds and paperwork he prepared were invaluable.
Tetsuya Ida. And he's still missing, is he?
Yes. Let's go.
Aww. he the whole game is flashback. Shut the fuck up, nerd.
You think I'm the professor?
That is what I said. You are Professor Chihiro Morimura, a major figure in Shikishima in the year 2180, namely the leader of its space initiative.
What are you even talking about?
Just some hypotheticals.
What are you even talking about?
I found.
Okay, say I am the professor.
You are the professor.
Remember, Miss Morimura is the one who created me. You think that was her plan? She wanted a host for the professor and not herself?
Well, no, because didn't 426, was it 426 the one who fucked with it? Oh no, 426 manipulated it in the future?
How would that make sense?
I don't know, man.
Goto's figuring things out. Just give us this is Detective Goto.
To grant her clone compatibility, she believed that you were synchronized to her. She believed it was her own data she transmitted, but it was the other Chihiro Morimura in Sector 0. And of course, you entered the world as a newborn, incapable of verbal communication. So Miss Morimura never realized her mistake.
This is all speculation.
Certainly.
Yeah, but you seem very defensive.
Well, okay, hold on. So are you telling me that because this was a clone that was born like a normal human being, that had the memories implanted from Professor Moimura in 2188, that from essentially the first moments of this creature's life, she has had the mind of the professor and has just been acting like a child?
I don't think so. I think, remember, Morimura said she sealed her? So I think she was probably, like, sealed relatively quickly.
Well, I guess, maybe. I guess because my thing was, which Moimura said that her memories were sealed?
It was in a log. I think it's the, what is it?
Right, but was it the adult titty monster or the tiny child?
No, it was the adult.
So the adult said that they sealed the memories away.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, I don't really think it works, so I just sealed her away.
Okay, that makes more sense. Got it.
But if I'm right, and you are the professor...
Oh.
I imagine you were in quite a panic yourself. All things considered, it was a staggering deviation from the original plan.
What original plan?
Among the logs from 2180, one of Tetsuya Ida's noted that he'd found an anomaly. Chihiro Morimura was set to undergo a memory transplant in the final phase. And the final phase, well, that would be us.
I don't know where you think you're going with this.
A bit of patience, please. There's a little more context.
I'm doing the Sherlock Holmesian reveal right now, so please be patient.
I don't know where...
If it helps clarify, the sealed Moimura was the one who was obsessed with Big Brother Mira. Obsessed with Mira?
Well, no, like there was a Chihiro who was like, Big Brother!
No, that was, she was sealed, the professor was sealed in that child who was like her own autonomous being until the memories got unlocked. Yeah, Crimson Gunner, we are like 90% finished. All we have left is
No,
Goto.
we're not. We have all of the we have like the entire last chapter of the combat.
Okay, ignoring the combat.
When you miss a third of the game!
Shut your mouth! Let me talk, okay? Yeah, we've, and I don't know, maybe a lot of people do this, but we left Goto for like the very end because we were like, this guy seems integral to like this whole shenanigan. Though of course that also means who we affectionately refer to as Himbo is also locked, so we still have to do him. I don't even remember his name. We just called him Himbo. That is true. I did forget about the 80% requirement, technically speaking, but we also ignored.
Her field is genetic engineering, I note.
Yeah, we left him past that, so we did everyone else's as well.
Who's talking to you?
Oh, frick! Give me 5 seconds. I have the characters up.
Yuki. Bugalicious. Got it. Okay. Wait, so fucking delinquent girl, her thing was genetic engineering? How convenient. Well,
yeah.
I mean, it's not convenient. It was part of the plan was to do Project Arc, but still.
Kiban.
All right, let's see what your log is.
Anyway,
sorry. Can you give me a clone, but this time, like, I don't know, reduce chest size by like 80%, please? It killed my spine my entire life.
How are the projections on those self-replicating probes? The simulations look good, especially the...
I mean, okay. I mean, this is gonna be kind of... So, I wonder, as you can continue this, once he proves his point, like, what's
the plan? What are you do? What are you gonna do?
What's happening now? Like, okay, you're not the Moimura that we thought.
Well, we know that, like, we know that they separate,
like,
right?
no.
At least in terms of like cooperation, because she just like wanders off clearly, like into the city. So I don't really know. Like, I agree with you. What's your fucking plan, brother?
No, we're like 80% of the way there. Now they're just like...
Golden Wise says, see, I'm very smart, so you should trust me. It's like, Goto, shut the fuck up, nerd.
It was definitely the right call to prioritize its strength as a group over individual units. These probes are pretty much living machines now. They self-replicate using natural resources mined from asteroids in their routing.
Okay, well, this thing was very informative about the whole factories and stuff as well, I guess. Goto's.
Yeah, kinda.
How all the factories work and stuff like that. So what you're telling us is we're screwed.
Glad I came to an expert then. All that's left is the refinement of the memory cube.
I'm sorry? What anime bullshit is that? The memory cube.
The infrastructural storage cell, right? The cube.
I think that's maybe Sector 0.
5 identical memory layers.
It'll compare itself to nearby probes and use them as a template for repairs.
So it's just like, it's like a data system where you have like maybe 5 copies, and if something happens, it refers to the other copies to make sure it's like aligned with itself.
Maybe. Them up with the DNA of all the survivors. I've already got samples and data from all 15.
Okay, so that's the 15.
Now it's just
15 Sentinels? Not 13? Lies?
By the way, what do we do about him? I mean, after that DNA test,
Do you think they're talking about Izumi?
I'm assuming so.
What could I even
Or Goto.
Mm.
We'll never know.
Well, once again, that's the second time that she's just used like a male pronoun to refer to this. I'm assuming the same guy. I'm assuming it's Izumi.
We are still missing the he. We don't have we don't know who that is.
Pretty sure it's Izumi because she loves him.
I feel like that would make sense. I would agree.
Established to be compatible, though they grew up in different eras, different worlds, and you aimed to replace your clone's memories with your own. That was your real plan. Right now, I imagine your biggest question is precisely how much
this
of that world I've
pose.
seen. Am I close?
She looks angry.
She looks angry. Damn it! I was about to say the same thing.
I imagine it's harder than usual to hide your agitation.
It's absolutely not. Now you're just trying to trick me?
I don't need to trick you. You're a child.
I say, based on that log, Professors Takamiya and Morimura seem to know each other quite well. Maybe you know something about that.
Of course not.
Then perhaps instead... being
Okino?
compatible, that makes one part of his identity clear. He's one of the 15 from the year 2188. So...
Okay, I mean, I think we kind of already knew that, but... That's a good question! That's a good question!
It would be really interesting if this whole like thing was just for him to discover the identity of 426, but we already know that it's Izumi. So it's like...
Yeah, but there must be something else here. I feel like there is.
That boy, Tsukasa Okino, is Professor Chihiro Morimura's son.
Okay. I can believe that. He's like a blonde-headed boy. Okay, this is a little more weird now.
But not her child by personal conventional birth.
The professor donated her egg cells as a young woman, in accordance with the policies on population control.
So he's an illegal kid? Question?
Well, I don't know if it's illegal, but...
Maybe.
Their blood relation wasn't exactly obvious, until DNA testing on the clone revealed it.
Are they the only
And now she's gonna be like, indeed. So in order to protect this secret, I'm going to throw away literally everyone.
Correct. Is there anyone else besides them two that has white hair? No, you have like white hair.
Mira has got like super blonde hair.
Well, I was gonna say white, not blonde, but because it's like, but A does.
The shade differential is like barely noticeable here. Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You can't even really see his hair, but it's I believe it's very light.
I don't know. Yeah, see, that's like platinum blonde, not white.
Okay, let's keep going.
The professor was faced with the truth. He was her son, which naturally sparked an inconvenient surge of maternal instinct.
Inconvenient.
A
Nice.
has white hair, but he wasn't part of the project. He was Agent 47. That is true. I forgot about that.
That is
But-
true. Thank you.
But then,
for
no, but his
reminding me. This is a
DNA
separate
must...
entity.
Well, he must have been a guest, right? Because his DNA is in the system. Or at least it was... Maybe it was put in the system? No, because she just said 15. So he's definitely in the system. Yeah, he infiltrated. I don't remember how he infiltrated or what his role was.
However, Okino himself didn't think highly of the professor. He had his disagreements with the project staff, too.
I mean, now you're starting to make a lot of conjectures about people who are hypothetically like multiple millennia
Yeah, but
separated
didn't
from
you
you.
hear? Goto's smart. Okay.
He is very smart.
When it seemed like her end was near, the professor recorded him one last chance for him to...
Stop it!
So she's embarrassed about Okino?
You'd need a biometric ID match to access that log, so you should only have been able to access your own. My logs and...
But I'm a smart boy, and I should have hacked into it.
Professor Morimura.
So seriously, was that literally all just conjecture that he was like, yeah, you confirmed my suspicions?
Company law, meeting reports, call transcripts, bureaucratic chat. Barely anything in the way of your personal records.
Then
Unless he
how do you know
knew...
what was in my log?
It's simple, really.
Oh my god. He's trying to do this. I'm so cool. I know everything beforehand.
I am
Unless he just
smartest.
took her as a kid before she remembered. Maybe. And, you know, used her.
Let's see if the biometric authentication.
We saw this already.
Is he related to her? I don't
think so.
Are we sure?
I have no idea.
Looks like that got me past the initial barrier at least. Now, with Miss Morimura's ID, I should be able to get into her logs.
This is the scene from before.
Correct. Ah!
Oh!
Right.
Iori
yes.
Fuyusaka. Okay.
I feel embarrassed that I didn't think of this.
If I check Miss Morimura's, I might.
Though I don't remember where or when this happened. I don't know if
It could have happened
if we
at
saw
fucking
this.
any time.
This Fuyusaka-san is really kind of
Damsel in distress.
no, well, I don't like to like. She's kind of been just like knocked about for the most part. She's just been knocked out and like hasn't done much. I mean that is what happens to you when you get knocked out. You can't really do much, but how unfortunate.
Though unconscious, she proved very helpful. She is Chihiro Morimura, a compatible version.
So why is Iori compatible, but Chihiro and Miss Moimura aren't?
Well, I don't exactly remember this, but I know there was a conversation where they were like, we started trying to do that stuff with Fuyusaka. Well, no, Moimura stopped because she was like, this is our last chance anyway, so she just stopped the whole process, I think.
She was born in this loop, says Golden Wise. But what is that?
Is it because Moimura was like, well, I don't want her to have to like deal with
So
all
are you?
this. She's like her own
So are you?
person.
Okay, hold on. Are you telling me it's like when you're copying a file in Microsoft, like on Windows, and you just copy it under the same name, and it just puts like parentheses 2, parentheses 3, parentheses 4? Are you telling me that because we're on loop like 16 or whatever, only Moimura 16 is compatible? Anything that came before that doesn't count? I could see that. That kind of makes sense.
If you really are Miss Morimura, then you should already know who Iori Fuyusaka is, because that would mean you hid her here in Sector 4. The plan was for the two newborns to grow up with their own separate lives. Ida-san's idea, presumably. Chihiro Morimura was planned to be placed in 2104, and Tetsuya Ida in 2024. Yet neither could be found.
I'm a little... Who were the two babies?
Well, one of them is Chihiro, but
Yeah,
I don't...
they insinuated
Oh, no, and then
others-
Ida, he cloned himself, and that was Amagamaguchi, right?
Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
I feel like I understand.
I knew Renya Goto of Shikishima pretty well. You and he are very different.
Oh.
Except that you both make my life a lot harder. So, suppose I am the professor. Then what?
She's like, this screws a lot of things over.
Reasons behind all of this. But that seems unlikely. I imagine you're not inclined to tell me anything.
And why's that?
It'd be inconvenient for you if we had all the facts, considering you're trying to eliminate us. From the very beginning, you never intended for this world to survive.
This is the bad Moimura. The other one was good. I knew it. I believed it. Okay, did we beat the thing?
Oh!
You have to go. Did we beat this too? No, we have to. I actually have to go battle now.
Get locked, nerd. Golden Wise, you apologize right now. I swear to God, I will time you out. I am very mad right now. I can't believe I have to go back to destruction.
So we were there is I guess another twist of a sudden fort. Like one of the parties got eliminated and was replaced by another party, same party technically speaking, that but has a totally different goal. This is upsetting. This is annoying.
Ogata and Kitsuragi. So Ogata
I can't believe it. We're back here now.
No problem.
So we have 13. Who do you think the 15th person is? So if Okino counts,
I think Okino,
right?
and then I think it's Okino, and I think it's Tamao.
Ooh, Tamao.
Yeah, because Tamao is the AI specialist, right? If any, like, listen, I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but, like, if this game took its inspiration from Live Alive, like, I'm pretty sure that it did. Because Live Alive was, like, the 8 separate campaigns, but then after you finished all 8, there was, like, a secret 9th one that, like, was the coup d'etat of, like, the whole thing or whatever. If I had to assume that there was some sort of, like, virtual AI whatever that was controlling Sector 0, why wouldn't it be Tamao? Right? Like, wouldn't Tamao just be like, all right, I'm going to put my brain in
nice
Sector
to get
0.
her back, because she's been gone for, like, a huge chunk of time, you know?
Well, she's also been an extremely minor character, all things considered, in the story. Well, minor in the sense of, like, her actual involvement. Like, she's actually less... Well, how do I want to put this? Tamao has had more influence than a lot of the other NPCs.
But
well, not NPCs.
She's not been really present though, you know, because it's like, okay,
right, but she's more influential than Miwako, for example, right? Like Miwako has been in the story more, but Miwako is less influential to the actual mechanics.
I found it a little weird, right? Because even in Yuki-chan's chapter, it wasn't her. It was 426 masquerading as her.
It is true. You are very correct about that.
She seems really nice. Well, where's Tamao now? She got taken over, right?
She got she got taken over. Well, Tamao now is so that's a good point as well. Does old woman non-AI Tamao? Well, first off, I didn't think. Well, I don't know if any of them are AI necessarily. I might have just misspoke. But isn't old woman Tamao? Grandma Tamao is the one who took in Juro Izumi, hypothetically, right? But she...
Well, they keep saying Grandma Tamao, but we've never actually
we've never seen her, and they said that she left for her summer home outside the city or whatever, but we know that that's not real, like it doesn't exist, right? So that could be an entire fabrication just to validate like living at Tamao's residence, but then again, it's like, why? I guess I don't know.
It's a question mark that we do not have an answer to, unfortunately.
I think we're good. Mystery files. Oh my God, Saba! Look at the mystery files.
Horde of G Molar Drillfly. Hamburger.
Hamburger.
Yes, hamburger.
Hamburger. Forgot to upgrade anybody. Shit.
Jesus Christ, no!
We're gonna die.
Look, Natchan, the Cultural Science Museum. We went there on a field. Oh yeah, an elementary school.
I will say though, based on
sorry.
Hold on, Goto and her conversation doesn't seem like she's really Moimura's interfering, at least.
I agree.
Yeah, because we're kids, and we like to pull levers.
That was where you proposed to me.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Said you'd protect me forever. Oh, back in 2nd grade?
Oh,
second grade.
He said that to me too.
Really?
Oh
no!
This is why Ogata and Kitsuragi needed to be on the team, dude.
Oh, no.
I didn't mean it like that. Look, it was 2nd grade. I didn't know shit. I just wanted to be a hero.
Daimo signatures.
Perfect.
Poor
now
Ogata.
I can prove it. How nice.
That was fun.
Okay, so we got a bunch of dudes.
Yeah, with no upgrades. We're bare bones.
Well,
Go
no,
punch
you
'em.
say no upgrades. We're still kitted to the guild. It's just we're not all what'd you calls it? All right, action. What does hypercondenser do? Oh no, we want interceptors. Yeah. That's your whole thing. You are missile guy. You are missile man. Let's do. Oh, can I zoom out? Thank you, Jesus.
It's
All right.
like it's been so long. I don't remember the mechanics of the game.
It's been literally a month, I think, since we've done this. I would have liked that to have done more.
Do you remember
No.
which battle you? Because I'm not sure whether as soon as like you get to the battle, you would want to go back to Goto or not.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Nice.
Action. Oh, you're sniper. Shit, dude.
You're useless. Ah, it said area 3, stage 5. Thank you. I thought I remembered it was a 5, but
Wait, how many stages are there?
I don't know, more than maybe like 7. You'll be able to see later. 8, 9. I don't know. It's okay.
Hope I can pull my weight.
All right, interceptors again. Summon just a bunch of fucking drones. Oh, jeez, my guy. Oh, God. All right. What? Oh, limiter.
Zach's just like, oh yeah.
Motherfuckers are blowing up, dude. All right. We got some. This should be fine.
That is not
Come on! Come on!
What do I do?
Wow, you are
getting hurt?
fast. Let's see. Do a little bit. Not gonna lie, you're
That's what you get.
Yeah.
Hold on. I forgot that these guys exist. Shit. Multi-lock gravity missiles.
Are they all armored? I feel like you're missing a couple. You
I
move
am,
up.
but I can't go any further.
Oh, you can't go any further. Okay.
Element of surprise. So if I
The
do
dragon
action,
in.
main battery. Wait, which one's the bigger one? 4,000. Boom!
That is quite a lot of them. I mean, if you wait maybe like a second later, I was like, it could have maybe drawn them in even more, but it's okay.
We don't have time. Shit. This is probably.
Get out of here.
One explosion. Awesome. I. Fuck. Damn it. Can she put out another one?
Did you put out 2? I thought you could put out 2.
That was a different character. That was Shinonome who throws out 2, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay, I didn't realize.
Oh, there's also missiles coming in, so I gotta do that. Wow, that did nothing. Fuck. Multi-lock missiles! This is also gonna do nothing.
Maybe I'll get them there. He moved
Did that
over
just say? Did that just say easily entertained?
there? Are you not easily entertained?
What's Demolisher Blade do again? Oh, it's like minor damage, but you do it a lot, right? Yeah. So like,
No, it's
how?
actually
So
a
like,
lot
what's
of
this
damage,
gonna do?
but
Is this
it
gonna
ignores
grind them
armor.
up? Holy
Yes.
shit! Yeah, it does. Oh, I'm stupid. Got the pulse. Buys me time every time.
You can
Tackle.
keep putting more until... Oh! Golda says you can keep putting more until it's grayed out. So I think that means you could put another sentry down.
Can I do more interceptors too? Because the interceptors also weren't grayed out. Because if that's the case, I have a lot of things to summon. Okay, so this one's grayed out. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. You got it. Okay.
Wait, no, it's not grayed out. I don't have enough energy.
Oh, well...
Hmm.
I guess we don't know, then.
We will figure that out later. Super large missile.
There is a lot of them.
There is a lot of them. Which one's the... Oh, Missile Rain. That's what I was thinking.
Missile Rain is the one that does a lot, but at the same time... I guess
What?
this is the best you could do. I was wondering, like, they're kind of spread apart, so I didn't know if you were able to hit all
Well,
of
it's
them.
really wide.
Yeah.
This isn't so hard.
All right. EMP Stunner to make them sit the fuck down, I think. Hold on. Do I get to move first? I don't remember.
Unknown.
Because she's
Why
a
is that
sniper,
one building
right? So she
kinda
doesn't want to be doing that. I can do this. Like, that's comfy.
That's pretty good. And that's back damage.
Damn! All right.
Kind of figured it out. That's good. That's good.
All right. Who's left? Is there anything left on your side, my guy?
There's like baby dudes
No.
that are further
they're-
up. Calm down, sir. Are you able to
What?
get them both?
It'll probably kill one and then punch the other. Oh, okay, the shield. Oh, it's the big fucking shield guy. I didn't see him. All right,
You're
sentry
about to get
gun
hit, unfortunately.
again. I am? From what?
Oh, God.
It's
They're like any other punks.
still got the thing, so I should tackle because I need to get this thing. Holy shit. That was awesome, dude.
That one's pretty fast, too.
Shield mate. Oh my god, there's so many guys.
There's a lot of people that just touched down. Yeah.
Yeah. We're doing this. I don't trust any of this shit.
What do I do?
All right, every single one of... Wait, can I give you, like, a second? Like, do you think they count as being on the ground yet?
I mean, it'll tell you if you're gonna hit them, but besides like maybe one of them, not. Well, I don't know. You maybe.
High quad.
Oh.
Let's do this.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
That was pretty fucking sick, dude. All right. Big column of dudes, like right there.
Let's do this. Was that okay?
You got like half. You halved them.
All right, you are exhausted, so you need to change. You need to charge. Mega railgun. Fuck it, right?
You might want to get the big guy in the back, but
Yeah, it's just a problem of like I can't really get them plus like.
what's
I
the
can do like
max
that.
people? Yeah, you get some people at the at the bottom as well.
Okay with this. There you go.
Okay.
Okay. We're going in again.
Sentinel number 20 within enemy hit range.
Oh my god, what happened to the city? The city's at 88%. What happened?
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff happening on this screen
Oh
right now.
my god. Right, you need to charge. You also need to charge, so you should probably put on a show for you, John. You got all the energy in the world.
Yeah, but she's not really.
How are you guys doing?
I think those people that you've left alone are probably doing some damage, like the kind of little baby ones at like the bottom as well.
Well, I mean that. Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
I'll try.
So much for that kaiju.
So much for that kaiju. All right. Hey, bud, can you? I need you to tackle your way all the way over here. Yeah, perfect. Thanks.
Where are
We're doing this again. Fuck it. I just don't like how close they all are.
What's our plan?
Attack. Mega rail. Fuck it. Go. Insane.
Man, we've got
For the glory of Japan. Right, you need a charge. Alright, you... Oh, you have fucking nothing. You need to charge again. Alright, Demolisher Blade. Oh, you're stuck. You're stuck. Rush attack. Boom, 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 boom. You don't have your limiter removal. What? Good, otherwise. I know there's guys. Yeah.
I'll try.
Right? Well, hold on. Do I have enough? Oh, I absolutely.
Oh, now I'm mad.
Limiter removal. No, I didn't have enough. Remember when I said I absolutely have enough?
Golden's like missiles. There are missiles in the air. That is true. I saw one right now. That red one. It's coming down. It's about to hit something.
Don't worry about it.
The city, Zach, is at 85.
I don't know how I can make them die faster. I'm like literally obliterating everybody in 0.2 seconds.
The missiles!
I only got one thing left, alright? So, like, give me a minute. There you go. Another sentry comes down.
They ought to be used to fights by now.
Get him. Alright. Big guy gone. Go.
Oh yeah, that's like that 30 hit.
We have so many. The missiles are hitting the city.
What do I do?
I think I saw it. Yeah, just hit the one of the things, and there was like a 30. So
I mean that sucks. It really does. But at the same time, can't do much about that. You know. Are you what? Hey, my guy. Are you okay?
He's far away.
Right. Now we're doing the actual.
There's one right next to you, and then there's.
Oh my god! There's a fucking. There's one right next to me. Well, there's one up here. I thought so.
Right? Yeah. No. There's one if you go.
Right no, you can see him on the mini map. I just said. It's just...
Stay on guard.
Interceptors, go. It's just more interceptors. Oh my god! The universe of just
guys,
little dudes.
Dude.
That works great.
Come on, come on!
Come on, come on! Well, sorry, bud.
What do I do?
Tackle.
He just has to move. He's got to get all the way over there.
Only problem with these fucking guys. But you also need to charge. Like, railgun is awesome, but like, you get closer.
Really
like, look how far they are. Oh my god, you see all the interceptors coming in?
Go get him! Go get him, Titan!
Boom! Get him!
Here's the plan.
I'm pretty sure that's the end, by the way.
They ought to be used to fights by now.
What? Oh, he's not dead.
Get him! He's a what is it? He's a shield man.
Wait, is that us or them? It's green.
There's nothing else on screen. Maybe there's another round. Maybe they're gonna drop some.
Maybe they're like, hey, by the way, gladiators. He's in the middle of exploding.
Oh, he's in the middle of exploding. Golden's like, Zach, it's you're gotten too excited.
Well, how
Okay,
that
you gotta
Golden know
wait.
that?
Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete.
Man, it really does recontextualize all this, huh?
Fully secure.
Yeah, so you letting any percent of that city break is like, ugh.
Well, no, but I mean, like it's weird because it's like we're fighting so goddamn hard for the right to kill ourselves, right?
I mean, inevitably, but
Right, but that is what we're fighting. Well, they don't know that though. Like, I think like maybe 2 of these people know that though.
That's only fair. We've been fighting these monsters non-stop since sundown. If I could have anything. Well, I was hoping I could enjoy hamburger again someday.
hamburger.
I'll make as much as you want.
Sounds good. Am I still invited to this?
Of course.
Guess I'd better stay alive then. Wouldn't want to miss it.
We made it.
So they're obviously exhausted, right? Because either it's both mentally and physically exhausting. Do you think it's comfortable, like literally at all, being in there?
Probably not.
I would assume not. You're sitting on it like a recumbent bicycle, so I would assume not. Come on, bud. Come on. I need that free S. Come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. Yes. You? Huzzah. Hamburger. Shinonome Goto. So Goto is already active. Shinonome is now able to be active. So we gotta do Yu. Oh, and that's everybody.
Clear without a sentinel being immobilized.
That's pretty easy. Oh,
He's only
all right.
had one mobile immobilization. Luckily.
Oh wait,
that
I
wasn't
should
okay.
upgrade somebody.
That is true. Ooh, that is.
Oh,
true.
you know who I should upgrade? Oh, gata. Where Goto? No, Ogata's really good, but he's really slow. It's the only thing.
I think that I don't know whether or not like if you do because like Goto has the little flyers are really good though. I don't know if you can upgrade anything on him to make it like the burden of recharging better.
I can do the fuck, I don't remember how to do it. Yeah, this. Speed, accuracy, something EP. Generator. Generator would make him have more available. And his attack would go up.
Just keeps throwing out the bots. More interceptors and more interceptors.
I mean, the problem is that I don't necessarily want to do this just because it's like it's so easy to throw away meta chips into this. I kind of want to just do the I kind of want to just do stuff like this, right? Like there's still I can still upgrade the interceptors, just make them even better. He is like pretty okay. Because like we have so many points, but it goes so fast. Like look at this shit. It's already 8K for some of this. I'm not really using him for anything else. It's just the intercept. Meta system. There's nothing else I wanted, right? Because these are all abilities that I never use anyway. Score boost. Limiter removal. Demolisher blade. I mean, he's pretty okay, man. Like, is there anybody who's underpowered, I guess, is what I should be focusing on, right? Oh, do you have anything? Oh, I didn't give you shit.
Ones that, yeah, maybe you should go look at the the people who you haven't upgraded.
Jesus. weight, recovery speed, increase. Wow, so he's just fast. Okay. Yep, you got it.
Pilot skills, motorcyclist. I work alone. What an edgy boy.
What an edgy boy. All right, I have recreated. I have recreated the other two again. I don't want to unequip one. Yeah. Device bottom, limiter removal goes below that. Demolisher blade. Last. Oh, I don't want the flares. Who the fuck uses flares? Come on.
Zach's looking down on flares.
Absolutely, dude. Anti-air flares. Alright, Demolisher Blade. Upgrade this shit by a lot. Rush attack. Tackle. Isn't this the riveting gameplay that you wanted? Okay. Harabe, you seem good. Yes! Nah, I'm good, man. Just the sentry guns is really all I care about with you guys. Repair emitter. That's good. Just to help with the score if I ever need it. Shinano. Wow, I gave Shinano a +8 on sentries. Holy shit. I did do that, apparently. You got your big ass railgun. Missile rain. Oh. I mean, come on. you gotta calls them when you sees them, right?
We do like making it rain. That is true.
Homing missile. Oh, that must be like a boss killer.
Maybe. I mean, if you can get it, why not?
Well, I
Right?
can't. I have limited slots, and everything else I think is pretty okay.
Okay.
It's the heavy railgun, the wide railgun, long-range missiles, and then missile rain. And missile rain literally just exists for like crowd control, because it kind of like it gently pushes them all in that direction, you know, because of the explosions.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mira, what do you got? Missile range is awesome. Super large missiles is just fun as hell, man. I'm gonna upgrade this a couple times. It's good. Tomi Kitsuragi. What was I using her for? It was mostly the railgun, right?
Yeah, I think hers is like distance.
Oh, and she also has nothing. Allows her 2 consecutive railgun shots since when?
Zach's like, give it to me immediately.
That's the coolest shit I've ever heard. All right, well, guess what? You know what? Fuck it. Tomi, you're getting everything else that I have. Like, until this says maxed out or I run out of money.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Damn it. Maxed out. That's the coolest shit.
Is there anyone else you wanna?
Yeah, we're gonna keep going.
I don't know. I don't know how many people are left on the list. Is what I'm saying.
We have 210,000 points left. We're gonna keep going. If anything, I should go back to Goto. Where are you? There you are, motherfucker. Get your interceptors up. Thank you.
Nice.
All right, what do you got? You also got interceptors. Let's get you up there. Maybe to like to +5. And then your whole thing was leg spike, wasn't it? Well, leg spike and multi-lock. Do that
You're
a
gonna
couple
get
times.
to your goals soon.
Quad leg spike!
Quad leg spike.
What does that do?
Nice.
Unleashes an electrical surge, overheating them. It's just powerful. So is that literally just better? Oh, it's more expensive. But it is cool.
Maybe quad does, yeah, more, yeah.
Multi-lock, get in there. +8, maxed out. You got it. Megumi. Tomi. Anyone else that I really like? You could, like, have anything. What?
You're like, do I like? And then you say Amaguchi, and you're like, he's fine. I was like, nah, we like Amaguchi.
Amaguchi's fine. I mean, like, gameplay-wise. Like, I love me some Ogata, my guy. Like, he's so good.
Or Himbo.
Exactly. Oop, wrong one. I know you don't have the wide blade like I want, but you do counter people, which is sick. Okay, and then what are you? Oh my god. Are you sure you want to do this? Pretty sure.
Did you not want to do any of the other stuff? What is it? The like
Sentinel
building
upgrade?
up. Yeah.
Nah.
Okay.
You did do 95% of story mode, so you do have a ton of monies, which is nice. I just wish it was a little bit more efficient to like go through all this. Oh my god, we're down to 70k. Holy shit, it never ends.
Well, that's why I was saying, if you wanna, because it's like, I don't know how fast you're gonna deplete yourself, because, you know, the other stuff's supposed to help you, like, you know, charge better, or, you know, have more of a capacity. I'm like, I'm hoping you're not unlocking these things.
Right, but Saba, look, it's 5,000 chips to increase it by, I think it was like 6. Which, I don't know, maybe 6 is a lot, but it didn't feel incredible. It feels way better. Well, I don't know. Maybe this is just a me thing, but it feels way better to do these upgrades because, you know, these numbers are going up by a lot, at least in my perception.
Keep going then. Keep going. You got 5. I don't even.
Do you think he can get the enhanced leg spike too?
Not sure. It was kind of random that the other one, like,
well, it's the things on the top. So like this should unlock something. Point lock missiles. Attacks kaiju within target area with missiles.
Slows movement.
It's weaker though. And I don't have extra space, so. All right, Ogata, Aeseki. Oh well, Aeseki Gahara should probably have. That way he's not being left behind. Since he's literally on this mission, I think. Oh, upgrade. Hurricane Rush! High-speed, double-fisted barrage. Attacks surrounding kaiju several times.
Multiple times. Hell yeah. Look at him punching and clawing.
Oh! Oh! Betrayal! I don't have enough money?
Betrayal.
All right, and then the rest of this goes into Best Girl. We're gonna give her more brain hurt. There you go. She's at 25%. Boom. All right. So as far as I can tell, that's probably gonna be the last of the major upgrades. You're poor. Yeah.
The D-forces already have us surrounded. We're pulling out all the stops here, but still. You think we can last until tomorrow afternoon?
Oh yeah, because that's what happened. The other Tomi idol girl is like, I'm gonna be back after like 2 days.
Well, because it's orbiting the planet, right? So they have to wait for it to cross the horizon.
You're right. No point waiting around and moping about it. If you want to win, you'll have to fight for it. And I'm not about to let you take the lead. I won't lose either. I'm not scared of them.
I'm not scared of them! I shot all of you and forced you to be here!
When ultimately they would have probably participated anyway.
You don't know that! She just cries.
Murder.
You don't know if I murdered them. It's just probable that I murdered them.
What a stupid.
Yes. All right, come on. Let's see what this looks
stupid
like.
thing.
All
He's
right,
gone.
not. Well, I mean, that was just a rush attack. All right, that's different. Oh, come on! Please tell me I recharged 20 EP in between turns. Holy shit! He just summoned 8 guys. All right. No, not rush attack. I need you to tackle.
You have bottom left people.
I
As
have
well,
people
so make sure
everywhere. It's gonna be a lot.
Yeah.
I'm sending.
I guess
Oh,
you
my,
want to send
oh there's
Ogata
a
in for
there's a
big
guardian.
gladiator.
Sorry, yeah, gladiator. Thank you.
Yeah. There's also this big guy, but you know, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm working towards. Action. Missile rain. I don't even know if missile rain is what I should be doing here, but it's funny.
I can't tell how many people you're hitting.
I don't know how many, but I'm hitting them a lot, whatever they are. All right, double sentry gun. The double sentry gun, I think, is going to save my ass. All right, A.
He's gonna get hurty.
Is he?
Unless you kill them first.
Well, that's the-
there's
that's-
you feel
it's
those
the-
rockets in the air.
It's the bomb, right?
Remind yourself that you are only able to hit gladiators if the damage is above 300.
Thank you. I did forget about that.
I forgot about that too.
All right, hold on. Wait for these missiles to come in. Demolisher blade, get in there. Come on.
Get him.
Oh,
I don't know if you're gonna be able to go around.
Oh, you know what I could do? Yahoo! Mario! I forgot about the missiles.
Nice.
All right. He doesn't recharge. He recharges 10? What do you mean he recharges 10?
Oh no, those guys are dropping down. Okay, good. I can't even see.
I can't see shit. All right, you should probably stay
the
there.
interceptors are doing quite a bit. I remember struggling a lot with this stage because my Goto had nothing. Why Golden? Why you know like Goto?
He recharges every time the interceptors kill something. That's fucking sick, dude. You gotta love that.
What do I do?
All right, get in there, my dude. Back attack on high quad. Wait, where the? No, I made it turn around. Are you shitting me? Whatever.
I mean, that does make sense if he's getting attacked in one way. I mean, he's still dead. Yeah, you have a gladiator right next to you, so you're pretty good.
Where?
Yeah, for Goto. For Ogata. Sorry.
Jesus
for Ogata.
Christ, you scared the shit out of me.
Well, I was like, he just left him. So.
You have a bad guy right next to you. What? I thought you meant like the base. It's like, how did I possibly let this get this bad? All right, more sentry guns. Go for it. Ogata, no! Wasn't there a bunch of dudes here? Oh no, it's the one dude. Okay. Limiter removal. Go.
Smack the
Into
man.
Demolisher blade. Very narrow Demolisher blade, but that is okay. Whatever. Just
He's dead. We're happy. Things are good. There are some missiles clocking in on you, like a whole bunch.
Don't worry about it. Oh my... Wait! Demolisher blade was 30 or less? Or was it 300 or less?
It was 300 or less doesn't work.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Well, rush attack. Go for it. Oh my god, he's about to get hit.
Okay. What now?
Rush attack. Punch him in the skull. Oh. Back attack.
Ooh, that was a good bit. That was a good bit. Good job.
Oh, you need to charge.
A lot of incoming heat signatures. Ooh, one of them got something. I saw something being poofed, blown up.
No, tackle. Tackle's the one that allows me to move really far. I want to do that, and then I want to get over. Yeah.
Come on, what do I do?
I don't know what you do, man. That's not my job. It's your job.
You're gonna kill him, yeah, if you get him right here.
What the hell is all that?
Do you see all the missiles?
What the hell?
There's a lot
Oh,
of
you can
missiles.
unlock them from within the thing?
That's cool.
Oh, that's
Well, this
kinda-
is like probably it's like within battle stuff, I think.
No, because these are
Like,
these are the meta skills.
But those things won't. It's like heal like your party by like 10%. It's like, you know, stuff in battle that won't, you know, last.
That should have shut down their things too, I think. Oh, nut, dude! Come on, look at that.
That's pretty good.
Beautiful. Oh, that guy.
There is a guy that's like actually close to you that is kind of.
I mean, he's
hitting one
working.
of
I
the-
see him. I see what he's trying to do, and I'm here to tell you that it's not gonna work.
I'm here to tell you that I'll kill him.
That is the plan. All right. Tackle? We got some dudes like
that-
out.
I like that A is just back here, kind of being like, yeah, let me just take care of these kind of guys in the back.
You gotta charge again. Holy shit! Did he just have 10,000 HP?
I don't know. You bypassed him.
Okay. So what do I want to do? We got a big guy over there. It'd be nice to kill him. I know this is gonna launch him back. He's an assassin. He's being sneaky. True.
True. He's going into the backs of people. He's messing with them.
Boom, boom, boom. Just get him real quick.
Got one guy left. I mean, those guys are pretty good. I can't tell if there's like a gladiator in the middle of them.
I think there is a gladiator in the middle, yeah.
Once we clear it up.
Oh, there's
clear
two
it up.
gladiators!
There's two!
Even worse!
Oh
Oh my god, there's so many. How are there so many gladiators, dude? Are they manufacturing the fucking gladiators? Oh, wait.
It's kind of awkward.
Well, the gladiators are gonna have to wait, because I'm probably gonna, like, if I attack them like this, I'm gonna be pushing them into my dudes, and I don't want that. There you go. The sentries just barely pushed the gladiator back far enough that he couldn't hit us.
More century guns.
This means
You're
that we
gonna
should be
have
getting
to
Goto
probably
back
hopefully
in a second, right?
bring A also back, hopefully kind of soon. Because you got a lot of people top left and right.
Shit, we do. Demolisher blade on Big Bear. Alright. I mean, we
think
are
I've got
doing
to
it.
focus his
Like, it
efforts
is working.
yeah.
Like, he just summoned another, like, 6,000 drones, or whatever. Like, look at that.
Yeah, though I can't. I don't know whether or not the drones are just trying to go for the gladiators. I don't know if they were able to like actually do any damage.
Good
so they may be
point.
accidentally
Good point.
getting like murked before, and they're not even doing anything.
I don't even know if the
efficient.
drones can be attacked. Can they? Is that even a thing that can happen?
What the yeah, our interceptors. I'm pretty sure they could take them out.
Really? Oh, I didn't. That wasn't my impression at all. If that's true, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
They're probably somewhat hard to get rid of, but
I thought they were just like around. Alright, I need you to charge. Oh!
Oh, look at those stuff incoming!
No, I think I got it actually. Funny enough, I don't actually think I need to recharge. Either they can die or they just explode after some time. Alright, fair. Yes. Attack. cannons. Shot the missiles out of the sky. Oh my god, there's more missiles coming.
Yeah, there's more in the bottom and in the... Yeah, you have like 3 pairs and you only got rid of 1 section.
Don't worry about it.
That's a lot of missiles.
That is a lot of missiles.
Oh dear.
That's pretty bad. I do have more of...
I think you have some things that are actually trying to get rid of like air missiles. I just don't know if they're going to get rid of all of them in time.
Yeah, it's probably just too many. I need a demolisher blade. Not enough to kill, but pretty close. It's my last one. I'll do it.
They're like any other punks.
Jesus Christ, there's so many guys.
He is not dead yet. Yeah.
I didn't even see. What's the maximum reach? You got it. All right. Guardian. Throw that shit out, like, right here. Right in the middle of... Like, right on top of that preschool.
Oh my god.
Tackle. We are going after my guy. Get him.
Here comes the pain.
Bad time to need to charge.
Hello, pain.
Don't waste any chances.
Don't waste
Maybe
any
get him
chances.
No point overthinking it.
Alright, get in there. Are missiles attacking this random part of the city? Dude, what the fuck? How am I supposed to stop that?
Maybe I can't. There is.
Because, like, this is Goto, and he's like pretty okay.
Look at all of them flying.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how many times that fucking save the day, dude?
It's the bottom left people. I think you're gonna have to, because I think some of them
They're
don't
all
actually
really far away.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to send someone out there.
I mean, ideally, it's my 2 heavy hitters, but they're just so far. Go, my child. That was effective. Alright, railgun. Missile rain. Does missile rain hit missiles? It should.
Maybe.
They're all outside the fucking mission area. Fuck me. This city is fucked. Thank God there is no requirement of like city integrity.
Okay, now you can send him bottom left.
Yes, I'm trying. But look at this motherfucker. He still needs to defend. All right. No, we need an action tackle. Goto is... He's gonna... Where are
That's
they?
a gladiator.
That's a gladiator, but look, they're further south of me.
I know. It's tough.
Come on, next move.
Fucking ridiculous. All right, Goto, I need you to save these people. I mean, that worked.
I would say leave him there for now. They're probably gonna try shooting more.
Oh, absolutely.
So.
Go for him? No, you need to move. No, you need to move. That's what I just said.
Yeah, she can do 2 things at the same time.
Railgun. Okay. Oh, brother. 88%. At least sentries have unlimited range. Is that true? That's fucking crazy. Oh, she shot twice. Okay. Rush attack. Get in there. Get around there. Punch you in the tuchus. I saw it for a second.
Just every single time it appears. Oh! You were able to get. Oh! It was like a hiccup. I think this is farther. Like, yeah.
It is fucking behind him. Oh.
There. Don't
Okay.
move. Get him.
That feels like it did not do.
Oh. Oh, that hurt. I didn't feel like we did a lot.
Sentry gun, go. All right.
I
Do
think
we got,
you can let him recharge for a little bit.
Do we have missiles coming in at all? I wish
Not at
missiles
the
were on the
moment
mini
that I
map.
can-
They don't
Oh
seem to
yeah,
be.
there you go. You see those red lines going upward?
Yeah, it's just the one though. I think the sentry should be able to take care of it. I'll charge.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I mean, maybe you can move her a little bit more.
So you can take out the big guy. Because he has like no health left. Oh, there's a bunch of missiles
Okay.
coming in. Holy shit, they're moving very fast.
Oh my god!
Holy fuck. Alright, that's probably not good. Okay. I can't do
Hello,
Demolisher
gotcha.
Blade. Just fuck it, man. Limiter removal. We're punching this guy in the skull.
Okay, what now?
It is the back attack. Oh,
They're so tough. Alright, you literally can't do anything, so I might as well...
What's the Hurricane Rush? What will that?
Hurricane Rush is it instead of attacking in a cone, it attacks in 360. But so Rush Attack is normally the Gen 1's free attack, the one where they rush forward and they punch twice, or punch like however many times. But for him, it was like, ooh, Hurricane Rush. Okay, I'll go with that, without realizing that it's like, oh, it screws up his EP. Holy shit, there's so many dudes.
Could she long range? That won't even get rid of all of them.
No, and she's 40 shy of the EMP stunner that I need. Who's coming up? Because this is about to suck, like, really hard.
Is Shinonome able to do anything? Oh, is it? No, the reload is I think the thing coming upward. Yeah.
And I don't have any meta skills left, right? Yeah, fuck. Okay. Let me think. Because that's the thing, is that any shot takes him out, right?
Kind of. Yeah,
I mean, I
just
might
don't
as
know
well
what they're
get
gonna-
some of them gone.
Yeah, you just got. It's hard to
I literally
see.
can't see. Like, that's really irritating, actually. Because, like, it's just so many. It's just so many people over there. I'm afraid this is going to shoot the Gladiator before the missiles, but I have to do this. No, I think it got the missiles. God, they just keep launching
they
more
are spending
missiles.
more, yeah.
Holy shit. What the hell? Shoot him out of the sky. Boom. Punched him.
What's the plan?
Alright, Hurricane Rush, and this counts for, I think, all of them. All of those guys.
I don't know, A. I don't think you should be saying next. You didn't actually get many of them.
Oh my god. Can he even get them?
I don't know how that works.
Okay. Look at all of the fucking...
Can you move it back anymore? Yeah, try to get. Okay.
This is as much as I can get.
Okay.
That is insane that does, like, in a literal sense. Alright, heavy cannons. It's you guys now, right? I think? Did I actually make it out of that with only taking this one missile shot?
You were probably very lucky, for sure, I think. I don't like... we are supposed to be able to move outside. I don't understand why, like, these guys are suddenly limited. Like, could you leap attack? If you leap attack, would it let you go there?
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. So
What
you have that
what
as an
happens
option.
though, I guess. Like what happens to him? Because they both have leap attack.
They're able to go out of bounds. It's just kind of weird.
So leap attack to here and then he's fine?
I think so. I think he should be able to do stuff.
Long range missiles on you guys, because still here and still annoying.
Excuse me.
I don't know. Was I just like poorly prepared for this mission, or is this mission just particularly weird?
They are kind of all aiming at you.
Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, I'm just like around. Oh, it just snaps me back to the street. What the fuck? That's so weird. Okay, I can punch him, I guess. I'll take it. Whatever. Oh, you did them all? Oh, my husband. Oh. The ponytails or whatever they're called. I don't remember.
Next move.
All right. You got any missiles to take care of, my guy? I don't think so. Man, if only any of this mattered. Like in like a cosmic sense. Right. More sentries. Deploy. Thank you. Is red weaker than blue?
What can I do?
Do you remember?
Blue is armored, I think.
Oh shit, really? I thought red was tougher for some... Oh, I forgot about the ceramics.
Zack!
The ceramics, dude! Well, it's Karabe. Like, Karabe can't do anything that's not,
Doesn't he have, like, heavy knuckles? Won't that do something? If you can reach him, at least, though.
I mean, that is true. We're tackling again.
Run, Ogata!
Ogata.
You should be able to go down? Or, I don't know, the blue is weird. I can't tell, because, like, the blue lines extend past the blue barrier.
Now, is this gonna knock it forward or back?
That will knock it backwards away from the terminal.
But, okay, well, let's see.
Don't let up.
Based off of what I understand.
I hope you're right. If you're wrong, I don't blame you, because I think that's a little confusing. Back to the street just to jump. Can you stop with the missiles?
They're sending, like, so many missiles.
See, look, it pushed him in the other direction. That's what I was afraid of.
Okay, like, he was actually in the way, but I think you still disturbed his,
Yeah, there you go. All right, cool. All right, Oh, I forgot you can't do anything. I forgot you're useless.
You could keep an eye on, because if he has, like, the ability to shoot missiles out.
Well, this is like one of 2 people left that can shoot missiles.
These little 2 guys. You're gonna get them, I think, for this.
Oh, so it's just the high quad left. Thank God.
Leapfrog! But if you're able to, there are some missiles coming at you. Yeah.
I'm hoping that's somebody... what's his face? Karabe should come back.
I'll take them down quick.
Or you.
That thing
Never
just
mind.
sent out a really big,
What's the plan?
Defensive mode active.
Just get away.
Number after me.
Thank you, Jesus. Worried.
you are gonna miss like Un.
Nope.
Oh, now you got him.
The best. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Oh, we're so close. Oh my god. Terminal somehow still at 100. It is a miracle.
What do you mean somehow? It's obvious how it's still at 100 because I'm the best. Limiter removal, Demolisher blade. Never mind. I always forget that it's expensive. Goto's about to take a missile to the face. Unless the gravity thing just stopped that. I don't know how that works, but okay.
Oh, but you could help him out right here.
Just shoot it out of the sky. Hell yeah. Alright, Goto's back. Or not Goto, Ogata.
Yes! Finally. And the city's at 88.
I want to point out, after that first time I noticed that the city was at 88%, it never took another point of damage.
Good job.
This game's stupid.
By the way, we are almost at 6.
Oh yeah, we are.
Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure.
You just worked. The terminal's closed off.
What's wrong, Ryoko? Are you all right? You're not hurt somewhere, are you?
My brain is pudding.
Hey, don't try to cozy up to Ryoko-san. She's not your girlfriend anymore.
When was this a thing?
When was that a thing?
I don't know. When was that a thing?
Goto-senpai and Shinonome-senpai
Your word for Yusaka, I guess.
Relevant, Sekigahara. Yes. For about half a year during middle school. We split before.
Man, it's so weird hearing these adult-ass voices talking about middle school.
Mid.
I don't remember.
It was her idea, and so was the breakup. Though I couldn't tell you the reason.
My guess is you were the reason. The point is, stop bothering Ryoko-san.
Okay.
And she's like, Akun, why do you care? And Akun's
Oh,
like,
and that was the reason.
my
That was the reason
childhood.
why they wanted both of those in there, right?
Probably, yeah. Instead of before, it's after they talk. And... Hey, look, it's still 200. It wasn't that much. Hell yeah, Ogata!
Ogata! Not dead yet.
You're so
You're
reckless.
So reckless. Okay.
It's a good thing
Yes.
you're
Yes. Yeah.
Win streak. Woo woo woo.
What? 0.2 terminal damage. Bullshit.
That was those 2 missiles that struck.
No.
Oh, do you
Photo
want
of
to
Goto.
maybe even instead of prepping, should we do like the
We could do some mystery
info
files.
stuff? Yeah.
You do have 11.
The way you said that sounded like we do have a lemon.
We do have a lemon. All right, inner loss.
Okay.
Which one is it? It's right? No, mystery files. There you go.
Blue one, yeah.
All right. Well, I want to see what because this is
Oh, we have seen him. Yes, Okino.
Yeah,
I remember this.
Yeah. We saw this. Yeah.
Are we missing
Continued
anyone
visual
now then?
project. It became clear that he is Chihiro Moimura's child. Is there anything to unlock up here? I don't think so. I'm about to say, at some point, like, I know that there's a lot of stuff here. We don't really have the time to go through all of them. But at like when we fucking finish the game, right? Like when we finish the game and then the second game, we're gonna have an entire stream that's just us like going through this information to make sure that we knew it.
Yeah, and then be like,
Mostly the
did
timeline.
this kind of suck, or was this amazing?
She is responsible for the murder of Miss Moimura.
This petty child.
Android, magical gun, headgear, control key.
And I think my final piece of, after
Probe.
all is said and done, my final piece of feedback to this game is Remove Megumi from it. It would have made life so much better.
Genuinely, or at least like write it so that way she's not fucking stupid.
Not stupid. I don't like that. I want it to be. Once again, in my mind, I'm like
straight up. I
is
know
familial love.
I know it doesn't make sense. But none of this makes sense. Straight up, literally all you needed to do to make Megumi not stupid was have the cat, who is like a projected hallucination, right? Have the cat give her some sort of like quote unquote magic power that allows her to start manipulating the world in weird ways, and then later reveal that it's just like the cat is giving her like, you know, very basic access to like the systems that control the world or whatever. Just like actually trick her into thinking that magic is real, so that way the rest of this shit makes sense, right? Like that's
I don't know. Apparently the threshold, like she's just stupid enough that the threshold was that low.
But that's what I'm saying. Like the threshold is that stupid in this version. You could easily rewrite it so that way she's not like wildly incompetent. So,
I didn't like her. She's stupid.
2025 Shikishima
Just
Interstellar Development Project. Fuck you! Dude, I love this game. Like, something as important as that title, 4 lines of text. Dog face!
They literally made a thing for an insult. That's hilarious.
Ugh.
A Space Odyssey.
Hamburger.
That is my favorite. I like that the 2 people who came from like quote unquote the past, literally as soon as the first no, it's not even they immediately love food. The first modern food that they eat, they're like, this is the best thing I've ever had. Ever.
Very true.
It is the greatest culinary invention of our what?
What the fuck is that?
Oh, this is the thing for Baby Ogata was like, yeah, that TV show.
Well, can I bring up something
Most
again?
random asset.
Oh, you know what? Actually, how many points do we have left? Don't we have a photo of Goto? That Miwa's. Oh, this is just a okay.
Mura was able to put Goto's face to.
Mura. Okay.
Okay.
The reason I asked was I wanted to remind you. I don't. See this one. So remember how this one I immediately clocked as being AI and I was correct. Apparently there's like a couple other examples of that in the game, and I don't know if we just haven't seen them yet. And I wonder if this is one of them. Because the AI generated images weren't done out of laziness. They were done because they're supposed to feel like surreal and not, you know, quite right.
Yeah, I remember that
because
conversation.
they're completely fabricated within the universe of the game itself, right? So I'm wondering if the, you know, I'm wondering if this is AI generated or if it actually is based on, you know, a Kamen Rider villain or whatever. Wow.
Shiki Shima.
Second Graders Magazine. We got 2 left. You want to pick one? I'll pick one. You want to do both cans of soda?
Yes, cans of soda.
Valkyries, canned soda that Nenji Ogata found for Tomi Kitsuragi in 2025. No matter how tired you are, 1 sip of this energy drink will recharge you instantly until you crash like a fucking train 6 days later. Paw Paw, fruit nectar Paw Paw, is a canned juice that Nenji Ogata found for Miwako Sawatari.
That's kanji.
A 30% fruit juice that uses a popular fruit called Paw Paw, also known as custard apple.
Oh, cool.
Let me save.
Well, okay, we did it.
Holy crap, dude. Oh, God. What were we at before? We were at 90. And now we're 95. Oh, this game. Ah!
I mean, this is...
At least it's not like a Platinum or a Clover game where like the game feels like it should have ended fucking 6 hours ago. It doesn't feel like it should have ended 6 hours ago. It feels like this. It's just a lot. This game is just a lot, is all. Holy crap.
Whoever made the whole team behind it, I feel like they needed like like 50 people just to like
manage the story.
Yeah.
I can't wait
Way
until we
too
get to the end and we look at the credits and it's like writers and there's like 2 people.
Oh my god, that'd be great, because I was like, if there's 50 people, once again, whoever did the freaking Megumi section, fire only that person.
That's not fair.
Everyone
That's
else
not fair
can
to them.
stay.
But the
Hey, another really bad story. I can't like it. Everything else was magnificently beautiful.
all right, well, that's a stream. That's an impromptu stream, kinda. So, yeah, we'll be back on Saturday. Cool.
Yeah. Wait, let me check something.
Is this the weekend that you're leaving already?
Yeah, it may be. Yeah, this may be the time I'm taking the trip. If I'm not taking the trip, I'll let you know. My plans are always stupid and or forget.
Because like, I mean, I don't know, because you're gone for like a month, right?
No, it would have been only for like a week.
Oh, is it only a week? All right. In that case, I
Yeah,
might just
yeah.
take a Sunday off or something if you're gone.
Yeah, it's not going to be there for that long.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Okay.
goodbye again. Ciao.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.